And here we are. It has started. Yep. All right. I gotta pause this mute. Yep. There we go. I was in. Setting reminder. Oh, that was from a long time ago. All right. So I'll go ahead and just take a picture of this and post it on Instagram. All right. We're live. I'm going to save that on my phone and add to a story. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to post it on Keji ship posting. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. It's done uploading. All right. I can switch now. Down in Africa. All right. Just getting everything set up. You guys know how it is. Basically, just sit down. We'll start the discussion. I'm basically just trying to reel some people in. Ooh. Why is it open? Yeah. All right. Now we'll just take this link and we are live. Oh, wait. Ah, I messed up. Edit. There we go. I'm going to go to Toku Legion. Moo, I have arrived. Yes, you have arrived. We got 3 people watching already. That's pretty neat. Let's keep that going. I'm just setting everything up right now, guys. Just don't worry about it. Simple stuff. Just kind of getting everything organized. Wait, no. We are live. I'm posting the Toku Legion. They have to confirm your post, so it's gonna be a while for people to get it on here, unless one of the admins is watching right now. Well, that'd be funny. Koji Noir's just sitting here, just like, ugh, I'll do that for you, buddy. Yeah, Koji Noir, if you're watching this, please do my dirty work, please. I don't know how to do my own laundry. All right, now we just wait for people to reel in. Just get this out here. I don't feel too amazing today. Kind of have a bit of a like clogged out throat filled with mucus. It's gross. And I kind of feel a little heavy. So tomorrow might be worse. Tomorrow might be better. I don't know. You know, just depends. But I might feel terrible tomorrow, and I might have to miss school. Now, just to mention this real quick, the reason why I'm doing this on a Sunday is because, for one, I want to get this out here. This show isn't exclusive on Saturdays. It's exclusive to the weekend. I'll never do one during the weekdays because, of course, people got things to do. They got jobs. How dare you say Space Godzilla's a good guy, Chu? No, I would say, like, if you just update his origin and, like, make him interesting. Because I never found Space Godzilla interesting. I never did. But a lot of people have always, like, thought about the idea of, like, making the movie a somewhat War of the Gargantuans like remake, or at least in the same style that it is. Space Godzilla will be a lot more interesting. Basically make Space Godzilla represent everything terrible about Godzilla. Make Godzilla have to face the reality of everything he's done. You know, like this is him. This is his spawn. This is like a part of him that's like goes to the deepest, darkest realms. You know, and what I would actually do is make Godzilla a hero. Actually, like I in that story, I would already kind of present like in its own continuity, have Godzilla already like a good guy. Like everybody loves Godzilla, he's great. And then this Space Godzilla comes out of nowhere and straight up like does terrible things. And Godzilla has to cope with the idea that, hey, this is a path I used to be at, you know, and people get reminded of that. Like this creature is helping you now, but he used to do the same thing this Godzilla is doing now. And so it kind of adds this like conflicting ideas whether we should trust Godzilla or not. But yeah, he's been helping us out, but one day he could go back to exactly how he is. And that I think that would be a fun story. That would be a fun movie to get. But the show isn't on this show isn't based in the on Saturdays. It's its own weekend show. So on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll do it. I should have done it Friday, but I didn't because I was kind of wanting to do it Saturday. But what happened Saturday is my mom rented a few movies off the Redbox. It and a Bad Mom's Christmas. I didn't watch that one. I watched It. So I watched with the family. So that's why I didn't do an episode yesterday. But we got one now. So we just got to reel in some people. We still only got 2 people watching. That's fine. Usually that's how it is in the very beginning. It takes a while to reel some people in. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Oh, I just burped a little bit. All right, I'll check how everything's going. All right. All right, there we go. I just wanted to comment. All right, now we got 3 people. Yeah, that's just what I think what Space Godzilla should be like overall. It should just basically be like, this is what Godzilla used to be. He represents everything bad. And it makes people on Earth just like conflicted. Should we still trust this monster? He's still huge, massive, and everything. He's destructive. Like he's been helping us out, and he hasn't been really doing anything bad as of recent. We kind of gained a mutual respect with Godzilla. But any day now, if he ever feels like it, he could snap. And I think that's how a Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla story should go. It would be intriguing. It would be neat. It basically represents everything. The movie will represent multiple themes of Godzilla. It will represent the good guy aspect of Godzilla and the bad guy aspect of Godzilla. No anti-hero bullshit. Get that out of here. Because it was so confusing. Like the late Heisei era treated Godzilla as like an anti-hero, yet he still did like so much fucking damage. He was destroying shit all the time. Like I get it. He's the monster we're rooting for, but he's doing like almost as much or even more damage than the monster that is like the enemy of the movie. It is sometimes ridiculous. Yeah, so I personally would just make it good guy Godzilla. Space Godzilla comes down, represents everything bad, and people now have to conflict with themselves that Godzilla used to be like this, and any day now he could do it again. And so with that, there's a lot of tension in there. Kind of Cold War tension. Nah, just joke. All right, that's enough of that, because I repeated that like 3 fucking times. All right. Who you streaming with? Yeah, I don't know who I'm going to be streaming with yet on this on this live stream. I think only after was treated as an anti-hero. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Yeah, and he still did some serious damage. Like, oh, she is an anti-hero. Then what the fuck is the beginning of Godzilla vs. Destroyer? I'm sorry, but that's not a monster I want to root for. I'll watch the stream in a few minutes. Yeah, okay. We got more people popping in. More people popping those Xanax pills and all that shit. Oh, God. Hey, my Social Blade's been doing pretty good. And subs, yeah, it kind of like goes up and down. Not in terms like I lose and I gain. No, it's just kind of like get 1 sub, 5 sub, 1 sub, 5 sub, 3 sub, 1 sub. Like it just kind of like goes up and down. But views, though, I don't want to humble brag or anything, but I did get like very decent amount of views in past days. Now I'm just fucking around. Oh, look, it's a guy who left YouTube because Out of Touch critics caught up to him. How you doing, Ryan Zeton? I'm gonna tease him. I'm gonna tease him. Some of you guys might see Brian Zinton as like the nicest person on the fucking internet, but last time I checked, he runs a sex ring and is a sex trafficker himself. I saw him rape 5,000 insects in the matter of a second. It's nuts. Hey, Mafune's here. Mafune's here. How you doing, fam? I just want to fucking die. I don't feel too great. But yeah, Mafune's here, so he's chilling out. He's relaxing, all cool, shooting b-ball. I don't fucking know how the song goes. Yeah, we're getting people. I came in on raping insects. Yes, you did. You know, I wish I didn't came in on the raping insects. I wish, but it happened. I just opened the door. Next thing you know, I see Ryan Ziementhal just. It was. I can't describe it. Let's just say, Kamakris was not too happy in West Philadelphia, born and raised. Oof, oof. Yes, raping insects is a very big issue. We need to figure out how it is. You know, personally, I'm not a big fan of how female praying mantises just murder the husband. You know, all rights for male giant praying giant, well, not giant, but praying mantises in general. You know, don't call it a comeback. On the playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling all max and relaxing, all cool, shoot some b-ball outside the school because he's been here for a year. When a couple of guys were up to no good, Dylan said, "Knock you out." Oh, I know it. Oh God, for fuck's sake! Everybody's quoting shit. Mantis lives matter. Yeah, mantis lives do matter. Mantis lives do matter. You know, we can't have people in the chat like just completely destroying their dignity. You know, starting to make trouble in my neighborhood. Oh, this is genius. I have a rally. I right now my chat looks like Star Wars film festivals. All right, they look like those fucking conventions they have. You know, where they show the trailer and everything. There's a bunch of middle-aged men crying. You know, it looks like that. That's what's happening right now. I'm rallying that up. It looks like the third right now. Black Mantis. Ooh, the stuff behind Black Panther, my dude. I think I already mentioned that last episode, but now since the movie came out, there's a lot of tension for no reason. When a couple of guys who were up to no good start saying shit like, "Hey, C-Series is better than Showa and Millennium in my neighborhood. I had to drown them in piss in the alley, and the rock got scarred." Oh. Black widows are called Black widows because they eat their male. Oh my, fuck Black widows! I'm gonna beat the shit out of one. The big fat female one. I'm gonna find a pregnant one and just destroy her. You know, male lives matter. You're in the wrong theater, fool. Oh god, yeah. The whole situation is a big old fun. I want to see it. I want to give my opinion on it, but at the same time, I'm not really interested in seeing it. I haven't really been a big fan of Marvel. Like, yeah, Infinity War gets me excited because I have been waiting for Thanos to finally be the main big bad guy. But you know, about that, like I just kind of stopped caring for the MCU. And DCU is kind of a lost cause, but I see a lot of people like really. What I mean by that is that I see a lot of people super dedicated on protesting to get the Snyder Cut, which I actually quite admire because that just really shows how like faithful fans can be. Yeah, it could be toxic, but that mostly just comes from people outside of the people like wanting to get the Snyder Cut. Like, yeah, sometimes it could be aggressive, and that's partial some of the toxicity. But for the most part, I always see like just people complaining about people wanting the Snyder Cut. You know, that's toxicity. Yeah. Male man lives matter. Pregnant Minas matter. This isn't the Black Panthers. It's some nerd shit. Black Twitter comic fans acting like finally we have representation and Mexicans don't care because no one said Spy Kids is our movie. Manila lives matter. Yeah, Manila lives matter. You know, I saw like this. I saw this post on Kaiju Hell, the Facebook group, that was dissing on my boy Minya. Okay, we get it. Minya wasn't born right. Because I have an excuse to Minya, goddammit. He was born prematurely by a bunch of fucking Kamakrises, and they beat him up. They beat up the poor little guy. All right? I feel bad for Minya. I feel bad. He was born prematurely and he was scarred. He was scarred by a bunch of mantises, whatever. Machete is our movie. Manila Destroy. Yeah. By the way, I actually requested this video for Goji Fan 1993 back in the old days when he did like the Kaiji Fantasy Battle, and one of them was for the Godzilla Daikaiju Battle Royale game, and it was Minya versus Destroya, and Minya ended up winning. It was the coolest shit ever. It just shows that Son of Godzilla is the better movie than Godzilla vs. Destroya. Which, by the way, I have a really good argument to that. You know, which one has more fun characters and an interesting dilemma that I get and that I like getting involved with, and also has some pretty cool special effects and some nice looking sets. Yeah, Son of Godzilla. Yeah, I will be honest. I like the soundtrack for Godzilla vs. Destroya more, and I do think in terms of suit quality, the suits in Godzilla vs. Destroya look nice. But the thing is, I'd rather have suits that can move a lot and do a lot of shit than a suit that looks all nice and pretty. Yes, the Masuko Goji suit looks ugly, but at least it isn't Destroya. At least it isn't the suit made for Destroya. Mantis is plural for of Mantis. Now I'm going to call them Mantises because he said that. I want to protest. Friendly reminder me you killed King Ghidorah. Yes, it was a kill shot. Godzilla's stomping the shit out of fucking King Ghidorah's neck. Everybody's ripping him apart. Meaty just comes in ready for the sneak attack, and he just takes out the final boss. Son of Godzilla is the best Godzilla movie. Personally, it's not in my top 5, but it is in my top 10. And Godzilla vs. Destroya is my least favorite Godzilla movie. I'm going to keep telling you that. Fuck Godzilla vs. Destroya. Nah, just joking. I don't like the movie, but I also have to love it because it's part of a franchise I grew up as a kid. You know, it's like a family member you don't like, but you have to love them because they're family. That's just how it is. You probably hate. No, you don't hate. You probably just have a really distaste in them. You don't like them. They're a bother, but they are your family, and you have to love them. And to me, I looked at Godzilla vs. Destroya like that. It's part of a franchise that I love, I adore, and I'll never leave anything like that to it. So with that, I do have to give respect to films like Godzilla vs. Destroya for being films that let me get more involved in the franchise. Like Godzilla vs. Destroya, first time I watched that was back in 2011, and when I was a kid, I loved it. So I have to give respect to Godzilla vs. Destroya by making my younger self enjoy the film. But I've gotten older, and just to me, to me as a person, it just hasn't aged well. You know, I've seen better things come from the Showa era. Shockingly, the Showa era, because Showa era is older, and I've seen better things come from the Millennium era and forward. So Godzilla vs. Destroya to me, in terms of characters, and while I actually do find the plot interesting, I don't think it was executed well. I don't think it was executed well. The suits are just really stiff. The set design's quite boring, and it looks like it's shot on a TV show, So overall, it's a movie where it's a movie that I used to love, gotten older, notice its age, notice that it feels cheap out of all the other ones, which I don't want to say, but it does. It feels cheap. If you compare it to 84, which isn't fair. It isn't fair because obviously you have from King Ghidorah all the way to Destroy, you had a Godzilla movie every year, right? So it isn't fair to compare that. But movies like Biollante, King Ghidorah, Mothra vs. Godzilla had decent to great set design. And the suits were actually pretty neat too. Of course, the Mothra and Badger puppet weren't that great. But hey, that Badger suit, that Badger larva suit was fucking phenomenal. And I actually like Godzilla's suit in that movie. I really do. If I ever had the money to get it, I would actually go on my way to get the X Plus Yuji Sakai Godzilla 1992 because that is a bomb-ass figure. So yeah. Godzilla would beat Gamora. There's also that theory that explains how Manila from the 60s grew up to be Godzilla we see in the 70s. Destroy all monsters melee. So he grew up to be based according to the theory. Nah, Manila just suffers from Down syndrome and dwarfs. Oh, God. Destroy is like the molester uncle you can't kill because you can't hide the body. In a literal sense, yes. You can't erase Godzilla vs. Destroy from history. But I also respect Godzilla vs. Destroy a lot as a movie because it is other Godzilla fans' favorite movies, and I appreciate that this movie that I'm not a fan of is other people's one of their favorites, top 5, top 10, around that. I just appreciate this movie was able to give other people a great time and even my younger self a great time. I can recall. I recall hearing something that some Heisei Godzilla sets were used in later Heisei Ultraman series. Yeah, probably did. You know, because those shows were used a lot. The movies and the shows were used a lot of things back in like the show era, like how Hedorah had Kamillar's roar, and of course Gomez and Jiris using like some Godzilla suits, and of course the infamous Baragon effect, where they kept reusing the suit over and over again. And there was obviously modified roars and all of that. I recall hearing somewhere that some. Oh yeah, I already read that. So yeah, we got a pretty. Oh, we dropped down 3. Sad day. Sad nigga hours. Dorako being the inspiration to Guy again. I keep hearing that shit coming out of your mouth. Approved your post. We are live. Yay, we are live. Yeah. I respect the Heisei era for what it exactly is, you know. Plus, it helped Godzilla become more relevant as well again. So that helped out. So yeah, I have a lot of respect for the Heisei era. It's just personally, it's not my cup of tea. Just look at it. He has a deformed as fuck face. When I was in 7th grade, Godzilla vs. Bylante got me through being sick from school and got me back into Godzilla. I watched Destroy later that day, and I threw up every day the rest of the week. Coincidence? I think not. Jarrett. Like Gomez is like you can tell it's a Godzilla suit, but at the same time, it's like it's still its own thing. You know, you really only tell it kind of the feet and the hands, maybe the mouth and eyes. But other than that, like it is kind of its own thing. It doesn't have the spines. Nothing that really announces Godzilla. But then you see Jiras or Jiras, whatever you say it. You see the Jiras suit, and it's just straight up a green Godzilla with the frill around his neck. A green, red, yellow Godzilla with a frill around his neck. Yeah. I don't know what Godzilla movie got me through anything. Well, actually, I remember when I was living in Rensselaer after like a tornado hit my place. I don't like going through the tornado because I know you guys already said that, but I remember I went on YouTube around that time, and I discovered a lot of Godzilla shit. You know, on YouTube I discovered the Godzilla-thon. I discovered Monster Island Buddies like in 2011. 2011. You know, I discovered a lot of that, and I remember watching them all the time. And one of the channels I caught up to was Adam Noise's old channel, Chopper Pilot 5, and I remember watching his like top 10 something favorite Godzilla or like favorite Godzilla monsters. It was a chat with Zazubar and Gorizard, and it wasn't a really good video because the audio was so shit. Oh my god, it was terrible. But that was at the day when they were younger, right? Like they were younger, they didn't know how to use technology, and plus this was really around the time when YouTube was slowly kind of getting big. You know, so, but I remember watching it, and with that, I started delving into like the channels more and more, and I actually started to discover like actual fan favorites in the Godzilla franchise. Like because I never really knew about fan favorites. I just had my favorites, but I actually started learning about fan favorites. You know, I actually started figuring out like what were other Godzilla fans' favorite movies, and it always became like the original, GMK. Moth vs. Godzilla, Ghidorah 3-Headed Monster, what else? Godzilla vs. Destroyer, because, you know, like, around that time, every Godzilla fan loved that movie. 1984, Bylante. Basically, the entire Heisei era was like, everybody was, like, sucking its dick, like, watch the Heisei era. And as a kid, I'm like, oh, watch the Heisei era. But I remember in, like, the summer of 2011, I went down to Hastings, and I no longer have a Hastings anymore, sadly. I no longer have it. I remember the last thing I got from Hastings was when they were closing. I got Cloverfield on DVD. I actually saw like the Mothra like double feature DVD with the first Rebirth of Mothra and the second one, and I almost got that, but instead I got Cloverfield, which I'm glad I did because I like Cloverfield more than I had both those movies. I don't really like Birth Mothra trilogy. God damn. The only thing I liked that came out of Heisei was Godzilla vs. Bylante, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. I found Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla all right. It was an okay movie. And the Gamera trilogy. when I was a kid, around the time Millennium movies were all out, I legit liked pretty much every movie I've seen. Godzilla's Mountain too. I had no idea everyone hated Revenge till I saw YouTube. Yeah, same thing. I just thought Godzilla Revenge. Like when I was watching it, I did notice it had footage from previous Godzilla films. But you know what? I always had this feeling in my head. I always have it where when I owned it on DVD, I always thought to myself, I don't own these movies. What the hell's going on over here with my cord? Like, I don't own these movies on DVD. I don't own Son of Godzilla. I don't own Destroy All Monsters. I don't own Ebra. I just own All Monsters Attack. So how about I use this for my advantage and say I own certain scenes from these movies on DVD. Like, I always had that idea to me. But I remember in the summer of 2011, when I was getting really used to the internet, I remember like actually going down to Hastings and picking up Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Attack, because I heard so many people on YouTube praising that. I heard so many people saying this is one of the best Godzilla movies ever made. I heard that everywhere. So I got my fucking, because at the time I was really skinny, so I got my like anorexic, like 10-year-old hands around this DVD, and then I ran home with it, and I put it into the computer I was at, and I watched it, and it was fucking great. I remember actually watching it when I was younger, and I thought that the heart at the end of the movie was King Ghidorah's heart. I remember that. But when I rewatched it, it turned out to be Godzilla's heart. And I'm just there like, oh, shit. Oh, holy shit. I actually totally forgot Godzilla died at GMK. I just remember watching the movie vaguely when I was young. And when I finally actually watched fully on DVD when I was young, and I still have the DVD. I have it right here. I won't show it, but I'm pulling it out. Yeah, it's actually surprisingly still in good condition. But I'll just put that there. But I remember watching it, and I actually realized like Godzilla's fucking like hole, like he didn't die from the hole in his neck. All right, I want to get that clear. It's pretty much very implied by the movie that when Godzilla's about to blow his atomic breath, that there's like a yellow beam that rises up in him, and you can see through his wound that's like that's already kind of healed a bit. But you see it, and he ends up exploding, and that's what kills him. So, in reality, the Guardian monsters did kill Godzilla. So, yeah, it wasn't Godzilla just keep beam spamming until he just fucking exploded for no reason. No, the Guardian monsters did finish him off. I always got confused when I was a kid, but it's clearly in the movies like, oh, he got killed by the Guardian monsters, you know? And it's also shown that his wounds already healed. Like, you know, they of course, like, GMK most likely was doing the regeneration thing because it is, like, shown in that scene that, ooh, I got doggos barking. Ooh, hopefully that isn't loud enough. Yeah, Godzilla's Revenge better get that remake. It better. I like Godzilla's Revenge, actually. I love it. It's, of course, nostalgic for me, but I adore it with all my heart. Like, I can't hate that movie. I'm sorry. When I was like, when I was on YouTube for the first time, and you can actually see my All Monsters Attack video, I was hateful to that movie because everybody else was hateful in that movie. You know, everybody was hateful to that movie. Everybody was, and I remember like going on with the crowd. You know, I was like, oh, I gotta flow with the crowd. Everybody hates this movie. I gotta hate it. But as time went on, I grew up, and I'm like, this movie, like, there's layers to this little kids movie. Like, there's layers to it. It is so weird. Like about how the industry was at the time and how the grandparents took care of the kids more than the parents did. Like the parents were so busy, the grandparents had to take care of them and all that. Like there was, and like all the imagery of all in industrial factories and all that, smoke in the air. Even the Japanese music in the beginning, like straight up tells you, yeah, man, factory, everything, it's bad. Like, this movie is flicking layers, but it's also a good time. I get why people find Ishiro annoying. I get that. I'm fine with that. And I get why people find Minya annoying. But I'm sorry, I can't hate a movie that's so fucking quotable, right? I can't. This movie is hated by everybody, yet it's one of the most quoted Godzilla films to this date. That it really kind of makes me sit down and it's like, I understand there's like high standards in this franchise, you know, it's straight up there with the original, right? That's like the highest you could go for this franchise. So people do expect better from it. But I also just look at it like this is a film that we obviously all have an enjoyment for. You know, I always found it just too hard to really hate it. Like every time I watched it, I enjoyed the movie. I did. I enjoyed the movie. And I think that really comes down to it. If a Godzilla movie is not up to the standards in terms of quality, you know, up there like 54, Monster vs. Godzilla, Ghidorah, Invasion of Master Monster, or with later films like 84, Biollante, and some of the Heisei films, if you like them, and some of the Millennium films, you know, I don't compare it like that. Why would I compare the original Godzilla to All Monsters Attack? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? No. No. All Monsters Attack is a fun little romp made for the whole family. And I love that movie. It's entertaining as hell. I watched it recently, and I had so much fucking fun. The movie is just overall an enjoyment, and the soundtrack's fucking lit. So yeah, that is my big fat discussion for reasons why I love All Monsters Attack. Yeah, it is low on my list, you know, because when I do my top 32 Godzilla list, I also still look at quality as well. Like there's enjoyment value, but there's also quality. The reason why All Monsters Attack is like not in my like least favorite, like it's still like low on the list, but the reason why it isn't like in the deep end is because I find enjoyment out of the movie. It's like comparing Godzilla 2014 to Shin Godzilla. They may be Godzilla films, but they aren't in the same genre. They're not. Well, they are in the same subgenre, you know, monster movies, all that. But no, they're very different movies. Very different. They have similar themes and all that, but in the end, they're movies made for two different audiences, and you know that just comes down to it. Like I always kind of groan when people like complain about that Shin Godzilla should have been made for it should have been made for all audiences. Why did it have to be exclusive to Japanese audience? You know, I can't connect with it. I'm like, well, probably because it's not an American movie. It's a Japanese one. let them talk about Japanese stuff. I'm sorry, but I don't watch the original Godzilla and relate to it because I can't, because I wasn't the country that got hit with 2 fucking nuclear bombs. I'm not the country. I'm not the country like that. Okay, people hate Ishiro. I want to disagree with you. Hamster. All right, I gotta go up because it's the Mothra trilogy is really bad. It's bad, but sadly features the most OP Mothra. Godzilla's Revenge better get that remake. Yeah, I like the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy. Perfectly fine. I just have to say this. You're wrong. No. Rebirth of Mothra 1 equals okay. Yeah, I like it okay because Descador made that fucking movie. And I love the first fight when Descador wrecked everybody's shit. But then it became a very one-sided fight, and I fucking hated it. Rebirth of Mothra 2 is a fucking masterpiece, man. It's up there with the greats. Starring The Rock as Ishiro and Kevin Hart as Manila. Rebirth 3 equals stop. Yeah, Rebirth 3 has a convoluted fucking plot. I can't stand that shit at all. Like I was thinking in terms of like the Cosmos, whatever, all of them, they were great. They were fun. I enjoyed watching them in the movie, and the design for Ghidorah in that movie was neat. And I like Rainbow Mothra's design in that movie. But other than that, everything else with that movie, it could eat my ass. Hamsters break it into your house. Camster the hamster. Camster the Asian Whalezilla. It's like an onion. Whalezilla the older white hamster. I want to disagree with you, Gigantus, but I can't. People hate Ishiro. We both don't sound like our ages. The American theme to Godzilla's Revenge is the maximum level of Liddy. It is. And then you get the Japanese version. He's like, go, go, Godzilla, go. It's so fun. It's so dumb. Like, I would say this, like, I actually prefer the American cut over the Japanese cut for All Monsters Attack because it's just, it's litty and raunchy. All right. Same people like Mickey. Yeah. I don't like it. I actually will say this. I actually did like her in Destroya, to be honest. I did. You know, she was, I like her motivation to like follow just like Junior around and all that. I was fine with Mickey and Destroyer. I thought she was like probably the best character in the movie, and that isn't really saying much. Although like, this isn't like a huge praise to be given. I just think out of all the characters in the movie, of course she's the easy one out. She's got character development over the films, but she's just like the more, you know, better actors and has actual emotions. I don't know what Shiro's up to now. Oh, he's probably shooting heroin up his fucking arm and biting the shit out of cats. That's probably what he's doing. The chat insert Curry's first pilot. He's gonna still be alive. He died. Gabriel killed Humus. The virgin persecution of the masses. Persecution. Oh God, I missed that. I have to go up. The virgin persecution of the masses. We saw a cheer on the end of Men in Black. The Chad Bowers. Yes. Screw persecution of the masses. Oh, someone's got to do that now. Someone's got to go in and edit the entire persecution of the masses scene and throw in motherfucking Bile Wars in there. It's like comparing, so like Godzilla 2014 tries to show up at adding the realistic nature of the Heisei era very early show. Lizzie's a football field-sized crocodile. He kicks shit out of Godzilla. Probably the only time The Rock has been wrong. I don't know. Lizzie might just be like, like ultra OC, do not steal. Shin is a political drama with litty monster scenes. It is football field size. Nope, The Rock is right. The Rock is space. The Rock is God. He killed Sean Connery, the cock. Shit. Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? Oh, you missed everything. For one, we ended the Cold War just like Rocky Balboa did. We made an entire Heisei era by every individual film. Like we sat down and we watched every movie from beginning to end and had a commentary over it. And we also started up a sex factory. So there was that as well. So a lot of shit happened. You should have been here for that. It was great. Sean Connery versus the cock. Remember when Design Johnson met The Rock? Design Johnson. What the? I hope that's a joke. Oh God, I don't think I know The Rock. I don't think. Oh, probably one of the few things I enjoy about Godzilla's Revenge. I do not remember when Design Johnson met The Rock. If only the rest of the movies was as strong. But I do when Dwayne Johnson met the cock. I have a duty now to add Bile Wars to the second form appearance scene. Yes, Shin Godzilla is only for masculine and litty audiences. No unmasculine critics like Norman England or August Ragone. Actually, I had a pretty long talk with Kaiju Noir about August Ragone, and he actually kind of convinced me that he isn't all that bad. Yeah, there's like still a few things I'm like, with him, but he was able to convince me that August Ragone was not that bad. I think he's an okay person. He was able to open up my perspective to that. Norman England, on the other hand, is someone I will still keep laughing at for their misfortunes. I'm going to edit that right now. Shin Godzilla with better music. You're still talking to Andreas? Cool. Yeah, I'm still talking. Yeah, he was in the last episode. Yeah, he was in the last one. We talked for like 3 hours. He was there. And so was Mifune. Mifune was there. Mifune was litty. Shin Godzilla with music that is about the same in quality. Shin Godzilla, but with music that is absolutely me. Oh, Ed I can't say that name. Godzizweski. I don't know how to say that. I can't really give an opinion on him. I can't. I don't know him too well. Ed, I made up my last name. God damn it. What a weep. Oh my fucking. Hey, at least he isn't Kaiju Girls, Like, yeah, you guys might be dissing on the boy, Ed, Godzilla Waskatska be TikTok with. I don't know. Ed Go Juice. Go Juice. Go Jucheski. Go Jucheski. Go Ju. That's how. I'm just gonna call him Ad Godsey Wiki. I'm gonna do that now. Call him that. Fuck it. But hey, I don't know the guy a lot. I can't really give an opinion on him. I can't. But hey, anything is better than Kaiju Girls. Oh. All right. Gigantus, start me off in the chat about the Kaiju Girls thing with Alex the Hunted. Oh, you guys know that YouTuber, Alex the Hunted? Alex Hunton. Call him Eddie G. I'll call him Eddie G. I'll call him Eddie G. Or I'll still call him Gazi Witwicky. Even the makeup names I can't pronounce right. Fuck. I'll call him Eddie G. Alex Heisei's the best, the Hunted. That Godzilla made his own kaiju girls. Yes, he did. He did. Oh god, I think one of the ridiculous names out isn't Alex the Hunted. Like, was he like the actual person who made? Was he the actual person who like made kaiju girls? Like, did he like create it? Did he do that and put me in timeout when too many messages? When you beat all the masculine critics, that Godzilla guy is the final boss. I settle on Goyim Juski. Goyim Juski. Oh my fucking god. What have I started? What have I started? Oh no! I don't think I want to add Gigantus though, because he's gonna repeat the same shit over and over again. Having a very like intimate like talk with him. Next thing we know, he makes the entire podcast terrible. Oh, got him. Dab on the Mexican. Dab on Alberto. Dab on the third world country. Ooh, dab on Gigantus. I will be calm. Don't worry. Yeah, next thing you know, you're going to join in here and call everybody, say everybody has gay AIDS and call them fat, especially me. But I'm proud of being fat because, hey, at least our Mexican food's better than yours. So, you know, and guess, juice, God. What have I done? What have I turned the podcast into an anti-Jew video. Yeah, you did. And that's why nobody likes it. All right? Nobody likes our old podcast. And I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna make sure. Fuck. Cry. Guys. Stop with Ad's name. Damn it. You're running your own podcast yourself. XD. Got him. Got a Timber. Oh, God. This is just shouting fest. How long have we been doing this? Okay, 42 minutes. All right. Okay, that's good. So in about an hour, I'll start inviting people. Because remember that, guys. It's a rule. It's been here since Saturday night live streams. It's been here. It's been here for a while. All right? Alex the Cut. Fuck. Damn it. Just go ahead. Guys, I'll read all the names. Just think of a Godzilla YouTuber, somebody in the fan base you're not a big fan of, and just take the name and twist it. Just take the name and fuck with it. You know, do it. I'll sit here. I'll narrate. I'm coming down. I'm yelling. Timber. Got him. Timber. If you know where that meme is, it's from the H3H3 podcast, a very great podcast. Enjoy it. I've been listening a lot more. And God Juski. Alex the Jew, XD, got him. Get Timber. Got him. Oh, God. I probably made some people run off. Alex the Cucked. Cut. D-Man, One Testicle, 1954. That Godzilla Goyim. God! That one got me. I'm crying, guys. I love the I guess you guys are fucking breaking me. I'm sick. I can't have this. I can't fucking have this. God damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, my fucking God. Scrooge McRib. Oh. Matt, 96, genders Frank. Oh, boy. We're getting that. Kaiju Noir. Oh, God. Oh. Well, we know Kaiju Noir has some, self-conflicting thoughts. We know he sits in his room with his low self-esteem. Hey, I do too, A lot of I try my best to say, try not to show I have low self-esteem. I pretty much do. Like, come on, I changed my YouTube name, deleted a bunch of old videos. Like that. It's pretty huge jazz. Humongous. Man, I ruined Redmond with my political agenda for God. Guys, you're dissing on the voice. You're dissing on the classics, man. You're dissing on the art. Yeah, like jazz. Oh god, is that a B movie reference? Is that a B movie reference? That better not be a fucking B movie reference. Gorazar. Yeah, I don't like Gorazar. That is a perfect. I am so glad you destroyed him. I don't even think how he could come back. I don't even think that Death Note video trash. Throw it in the trash. Got him. Timber. Like just throw it in there. Get it out. Get it out. Gorillazard. Yeah, that's a good play on words. Very punny. Punny. August Bernie can still win. Oh my god. Goratard. Hey, that's good. Gorazard blocked me on Facebook. Norman, Shin Godzilla's Donald Trump. Sassy Bar. You just gave me thoughts of a transsexual Zazubar, you know. Bill. You made me think of a transsexual Bill. You know, he's got the makeups. He got the fake boobs. He's walking there swaying his hips left and right, you know. And he starts talking about Dragon Ball Z and shit. Super MDS Sim 69. Ryan Sexton. I actually had a principal in my middle school that had his last name Sexton. Ryan Sexton. It's time for Plan B. God! It's a B movie reference. It's a B movie reference. I can't escape my fucking hell. He's like Dillo, but older. Oh god! I was thinking to myself a long time ago, back in like my freshman year, and I was thinking like, holy shit! I fit the Yon SOS podcast like version, you know, like I'm Bill, you know, I'm overweight, but I'm not. But it's just it all goes to the gut, you know. That's about it. Because we all agree, you know, Zaspar, it all goes to the gut. You know, the leg. He has very slim legs. All right, he's got them spaghetti noodles. All right. And then I got a signed Burns McGee friend, like Dylan McCandless. And I got my best friend. I'm going to say his first name. Actually, no, I'll say his YouTube channel. TV Lord Krispy Kreme. That's his YouTube channel. Here. I actually hit you guys up with it. There's not much to it. Not much. There's not a whole lot of content, but just want to give him a shout out there. He's my best friend. You know, we worked on videos in the past before. We're actually doing our little series right now with that other friend that has the sideburns and all that shit. Oh shit! I gotta get out of there before anything happens. But you know, we've been doing a little series, and it's been very fun. It's been quite the ride. So yeah, I'll put his link down there below, and you guys can slap his little ass. Yeah, all right. Oh god, now they're making fun of my fucking name. That's disrespectful. God damn it. He's like Dillo, but older. Humpus the camel kaiju. Zazubar is my lord and savior. Yeah, Zazubar is God. You know, he is a god. Virgin new Star Wars Chad Blade Runner sequel. All jokes aside, I got around to watching Godzilla and Let's Play. I'm not really sure what to say. This is lessening quality for me after seeing it like the first few times. It's still like 7 out of 10. There's a few negatives to it, but I'm fine. I will say this though. I did see like some people mention like they had to question their love for the Godzilla franchise because Toho has been kind of disappointing with their installments. And I have to say this, guys. There's like 29 other fucking Godzilla movies. God damn it, 30 actually. And if you weren't a fan of some, you still got so many. Come on, don't let 2 movies bum you out. All right. You still got so many movies. You got toys being made off those movies. You got comic books. You get books. You get fucking posters. You got movies, DVDs, Blu-rays, all about those movies you love, and they have your monsters in it. Don't let the 2 movies bum you out. Don't. Enjoy what you have. Enjoy what is there, and reignite your love for Godzilla. Because I don't like seeing people lose their love in Godzilla. All right, this is a franchise that majority of us have grew up with, and I don't want to see someone question it because they're just not a big fan of the films that came out recently. Come on, like you gotta find the love that you found in the franchise. Virgin Kaiju, I'm better than you, and everyone here is Zilla 621. Well, he does monetize his fan films. Kaiju, I'm a toyater. Oh God, I already mentioned I won't go anywhere deep in the Kaijuzilla discussion because I don't want to get any bad terms with people I've had in the past. But still, quality memes. Kaiju, Keiko and Patterson, new anime girl. Godzilla, insert numbers here. Yes. Oh, that's the best. That is like the most meta-ass joke I have heard on this fucking show. That is the most meta-ass shit. Plus, we got Pacific Rim Uprising coming around next month. Yeah. Fuji from Ultraman 66, Annie G Girls. Yes, that is true. But at the same time, like, come on, the G girl from Destroy Monsters was spicy. But you also can't diss on Akane. You can't, or Kyoko and Patterson. You can't diss on those girls, right? Goji fan, insert numbers here. Oh! Stop with the meta jokes, guys! Stop! Oh my god! Jesus! That... Oh! No, like that hurts so bad because I've seen them everywhere. I'm going to actually type that in right now. I'm going to type that in. I'm going to type in Goji fan. I'm going to look at channels and look at all the channels based on that. Oh, shit. I should have just typed on YouTube. Why did I do that? I typed in the taskbar, not the YouTube search bar. Fuck my ass. All right. Goji fan. Let's see. I'll screen share this shit. Screen share it. Yeah. Let me get on my hangout. It's open somewhere else. Okay, we already got one. Already got one already. Sure. All right, we're sharing it. All right, we got Goji fan. Okay, we need to get to channels. Yeah, channels. There we go. All right, Goji fan. At the very end, Goji fan. You see, it's funny because it's true. It is. They're everywhere. Goji fan 566666765 1488. Insert kaiju here. Fan insert here. And an alternative universe. Kaiju noir is Goji fan 223. Insert name 1954. Introducing Godzilla versus insert adjective here. Godzilla. Godzilla versus running Godzilla, the running one, the one that runs. So basically, Final Wars Godzilla. SP Goji fan took my fake rant seriously. Oh yeah, I remember that. Like your fake rant of Goji fan when you said he's a rapist. Obviously, Goji fan was on the joke. He was on it. He found it funny. But the South Park dude did it. Your name here, just fine. Dylan. Man, this is a great ass conversation. How long have you been doing this? 52 minutes. All right, here in a moment, I'll be inviting people. And it's people of my choosing. So if you ask, you might not get it. Gotta cross your fingers. Pinky swear that little ass. Ooh, 10 more subscribers away to 800 subs. That's a big moment for me. That's a big moment. Everyone thinks it's legit. Goji fan himself loved it. LMAO. Goji fan tells it 10911. Hey, say series niggas. Introducing new Godzilla foe. It's a recolored, modified version of an older kaiju. That's just how it is. No. All right, I just checked the chat a little bit. Don't worry, you guys. Hi, guys. Gabriella the cat. I hope I said that right. She's in here now. Everybody. By the way, I just want to say this real quick to you. Everyone in this chat is a murderer. All right, they have killed multiple people in the past, and I just want to say this: you're better off. You're just better off. Just kind of getting used to the environment. I'm not telling you to leave. I'm telling you to get used to it. Because see, these are some senile motherfuckers here. Okay. Like these people, I have seen the worst things ever. I have walked into a room. And I see them. They're cutting cats' tails off. They're doing that shit. Yeah, I get it. Cats can live without their tails, and they know that. So they're just gonna cut it off because they know at the end all someone's getting back is a cat without a tail. No harm done, huh? That's all nuts they are. I killed Billy to post his dreams, apparently. Oh, God. Yeah, everyone's a murderer here. Everyone's a murderer, you know? Gigantus killed the Kaiju Shitcasting, stream. Tokusatsu, he killed my heart for leaving Kaiju shitposting. By the way, that did happen. Tokusatsu did leave Kaiju shitposting. Sad day. We'll have the memorial next Wednesday. But it's very emotional. It is. It is. I find it hard to believe that Ishiro Honda was a nice and caring man, considering he worked frequently with screenwriters. Takeshi Kimura, who was an ultimate. I'm sorry for pronouncing that name wrong. I'm not good with Japanese names, and I refuse to be good at them, all right? Japanese people, if you're watching this, get fucking used to it. I'm going to butcher your goddamn name up, okay? Get used to it. I'm an American fat boy, all right? My English is superior, damn it! Oh, God, 10 years later, I'm a big film director, big Hollywood. Someone's going to trace back to this and like, Dylan was an anti-Semitic racist. And I get blackmailed. Now, I don't get blackmailed. I get blacklisted from all of Hollywood. I become James Wood 2.0. James fucking Wood 2.0. Oh, God. Well, no, actually, I have to tell you this real quick. Ishiro Honda wasn't a nice and caring man. He was actually the Vietnam War, slaughtering Vietnamese over and over again. He was actually with there with the likes of Mark Zuckerberg, killing Vietnam fucking shits. That's just how it was. He also he insisted on trying to get black people to play as the natives in King vs. Godzilla, but he couldn't get that. So with that, he actually had to take a bunch of Asian people that live in Japan, a bunch of Japanese people, and make them, blackface them up a bit. And he enjoyed it because he knew the context of giving somebody that isn't blackface. I just made some fucking lore. Honda worked with Mark Wahlberg. Honda killed Martin Luther King Jr. He assassinated him. I'm telling you, Ishiro Honda is one of the worst things ever to live, yet he's such an inspiration. Have you ever seen a man that like devoted to his political agenda? That is nuts. He is up there. He is up there with the gods like Ben Garrison. God. Honda helped Hitler kill the Jews, He also was the one that killed Hitler as well because, you gotta need one big boy around. Plus, Honda knew Hitler was going to fail with Stalin. By the way, Honda was the one that killed Stalin and ended the Cold War because he wanted to be the nuclear power. Honda saw the JFK shootings and was quickly inspired to make Godzilla's based revenge. God damn it. Okay, we're kind of fucked up now. Dylan was a Bill Cosby supporter. Instant blacklist. Remember the story where Nakano said Honda went on a giant rant about minorities on the set of Terminator Godzilla? Also, Honda assisted Paddock in the Las Vegas. Oh! We're not talking about shootings here. We're offensive and shit. But especially with recent events, there is no fucking shootings. Damn it. What if Godzilla watches Sailor Moon? He's into that kind of shit. He's, I might have to lose my faith in the franchise, Honda let it get this bad. If that happened, Honda would fuck us all in the ass. I don't care if Tomoyuki Tanaka and Honda and Haruo Nakajima and Eiji Tsuburaya created Godzilla. I don't give two shits. Two fucking shits. And Akira Ifukube, I forgot him as well. If they make Godzilla a Sailor Moon watching cunt, then I lost all faith with the franchise. I have had. What? Shin Godzilla, worst movie ever. 54, worst movie ever. All these movies, worst movie ever. You know what's going to be the best movie ever after that? Godzilla vs. Destroyer. It's going to be, Godzilla vs. Destroyer is going to be the best movie ever. It's already low on my list, but immediately when everything goes away, Destroyer will be the last one standing. That's how it is. We're also on killing Stalin, ended the Cold War. I didn't mean it like that. I meant he killed Stalin and ended the Cold War. I didn't put the two together. If Godzilla, or Godzilla becomes a sailor. So Eiji Tsuburaya arm. Eiji Tsuburaya works with Al Qaeda. Oh God. Oh. I'm dying. I'm dying. No, straight up. Someone put the needle in my arm. I need my heart working again. Damn it. I hope you pass away. A mere burger education. Oh boy, this chat's been fucking lit, guys. And maybe consistent 6 people watching. And once I say that, I'm gonna drop like 4 people. Fucking, the entire world's just gonna drop. It's gonna fall through space. Oh no. Try organic European burgers. No. I'll try a Liberty burger. Oh, actually, no, they're not called a Liberty sandwich, because that's what they called hamburgers during like World War I and I believe World War II as well, because of Germany, so they call them like Liberty sandwiches instead of calling them hamburgers. Logs, do you have How Godzilla Likes Magical Girl Anime? Godzilla hates kaiju girls though. Oh, he hates them. Why? Because they're him. Oh, Honda let it get this bad. All right, guess Godzilla Destroys my favorite movie now. Honda let it get this bad. Honda let kaiju girls happen. Like, he was too busy, like, beheading Vietnamese people that he wasn't looking out of his window and noticing kaiju girls as being made. Now it's already too late. He can't disarm it. Honda's already killed himself to it. He's already stuck the sword in his stomach, samurai style, honorable death. But to him, there's no honor. He's dying because of shame, not because he's doing it for his country. Japan's already fucked now because due to kaiju girls. Alex the Hunted has ended it. Shin Gojiren has ended it. That Godzilla guy has provoked it. It's all going downhill. All right, we're scraping the bottom of the surface. Godzilla versus Destroy is my favorite movie now. Eiji Tsuburaya would revolt in his grave if he saw the 2 versions of kaiju girls. Happy right now. Oh, actually, was kind of thinking earlier, like if Honda, Eiji Tsuburaya, Haru Nakajima, Akira Fukube, and Tsuruyoshi Tanaka were all alive and they saw kaiju girls, they will spit in the fucking face. They'll be like, they will be so disappointed in what they see. I want to know what they're thinking about this big giant monster, right? This giant monster, it's roaming around, destroying shit, killing people. And I want to know what they think about it. They take that shit, they take that deep, dark fucking shit, and they turn it into boobs. That's what I want to know. I want to know if Tsuruyoshi Tanaka likes some Godzilla boobs. Fucking quotable line there. Fucking quote me on that shit. Tsuruyoshi Tanaka fucking loves Godzilla boobs. That's why sometimes Godzilla just had big breath, like fucking King Ghidorah. Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. God damn. Yeah, you already seen the memes off that. That fucking cleavage, though. Tsuruyoshi Tanaka is alive and ready to burn down Alex the Hunted's house. Like, he's gonna walk in there. He's like, "Hey, did you build set models? No, they fucking die." Crawling in my skin, Shin Godzilla. Hey, he doesn't. Well, I would say this: when his skin comes off, he'll be crawling around. He's got that asexual reproduction, that meiosis shit. I'm not kidding. There's a kaiju girls restaurant in Japan. Oh. Time to get a vasectomy. Damn. Guys, we're going fucking downhill. We are. All right, atheist. If God doesn't exist, why does he? Not that Shinji is going to begin with. Yeah, he just has thick ass asses. Yeah. Now he's got the thigh. His thighs go all the way up to his shoulders, man. Buzz. Stop! I will hurt you. I will come after you and destroy all your custom figures. Tsuburaya's company made it. Oh yes, they did. They did. Speaking of live action adaptations, everyone remember the canceled live action EV Gathering? That's just from Dina. I think I saw that place in Akihabara. I think I said that. Yet again, English superior language. Gotta say it. Sorry, Japs. Get out of here. Nah, just joking. Just joking. I'm only being half serious. I think I saw that place, Akihabara. That, or it was just a billboard for the Ultra Kaiju Girls show. Let's talk about the Alex the Hunted battle of this morning. B-movie, Godzilla plus Mothra equals better love story than Twilight. No, it was recently revealed, Kaiju Noir. It was fucking shit. You like Jet? I'll have to put you in timeout after that, you little shit. Little shit. Put you in timeout. Put user in timeout. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. Come back to my ass. That's what you get. You're in timeout for 300 seconds for spamming me with that fucking B movie shit. Coming here with the dead ass memes. Oh, Mifune, I'm gonna have to do you. I'm sorry, I'm about equality here. Sorry. The Mexican gotta get it too. Put him in timeout. There you go. Sorry. Gotta put Mifune in timeout as well. You know what I should do though? Add moderator. Akihabara. Hey, I already said English better language. Oh boy, I'm going down a path I can't come back from. I'm going down a fucking path I can't come back from. God damn it. Hey, at least I'm not the fucks from that guy with the glasses. That guy with the glasses. You know, have you heard the shit show coming from that place? The fucking like the nostalgic chick. Her like for one, she had an abortion, which that's fine. You know, if you don't want a kid, you know, well, I'm kind of pro-choice. You know? That's fine. But there was like stories that she's like she got drunk one night, like furiously drunk, and so she got cops arrested her, and she was like kicking the windows and shit, trying to get out. And then there's that Spoonie guy who has like AIDS and everything in every disease in the world. Every disease in the world. And for one, he hasn't made any content forever. So it's like Patreon is like slowly going down. You know, if you ever thought Darkside Phil was like the fucking bottom of the barrel when it comes to Patreon, oh, you haven't seen Spoonie shit yet. You haven't seen that. And he's like depending on that to like get around, but stuff's just kind of going just down. Talk about all this. Yeah. That's why I'm referencing that. Yeah, I rewatched that series today. I did. I watched a lot of his videos, like that one about that guy who liked watching little kids take baths on YouTube. It's really fucking weird. That shit was funny because it was the craziest shit ever. Not the craziest, no. It's not up there with like D-Day, but I make myself laugh. Jew Wario died as well. Yeah, there was some shit that went down over that. Nostalgia Critic is an SJW. Hey, you know what? So Justice Warrior is kind of a dead phrase. So when you say that, push the SJ to the side and only focus on the W. That's what matters in the end. All right, it's been about an hour. I'm gonna invite some people in here. Hopefully they could get on and just fucking cough with me. You know, spit their mucus out. See if we all get each other sick by spitting on each other's like computers and shit. Hey, last time I checked, through fucking CIA shit, you get someone sick by spitting at them through the camera. I guess I'm still screen sharing. There. I totally forgot. All right. Start inviting people. Don't mess. I swear if I get one message of someone saying, hey, invite me, I'm going to kick your fucking ass. All right. You got to be patient with this shit. I don't know. I might have variety this time, or I might stick with the same people. I don't know. You know? Because sometimes I can't, because there's some people that just fit together. And I understand there's that saying that opposites attract, but honestly, like that doesn't work out sometimes on the internet. That's a completely fucking different thing. You know, there's just some people that just spew their shit out all the time. And then there's other people that are calm and collective and have a good old conversation. So it's going to be a little wonky. I don't know exactly who I'm going to get on, but I got a few guests in mind. I got a few ideas. I might get 3 people on this time. That'd be cool, right? One up it. Have you got around to watching my non-Godzilla Toe stuff lately? Nah, no. So opposites do not attract. Oh, I did watch Gigantus versus Gigantor thing with Kaiju Noir. I did watch that. Not even after got now. I haven't seen that, but I did see your podcast. I did see it. Ooh. Oh boy. All right. I'm kind of settling what I should do it with. Maybe I could get my good old friend Titan Goji in here. Let's see that. Yeah, we're gonna get my good old friend Tango G in here if he's ready. That'll be neat. So before everybody is busy, everyone is busy because Sunday. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you could be at church right now at the most convenient time on your fucking phone watching me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy this link down and invite all the people I want to invite because fuck you, fuck. I hate my viewers. Why you guys even watch me? Get out of here. I'm better off. I'm better off eating off the views, man. I'm better off just depending on just a few videos to get me $2,000 a year. I'm better off that, but I can't make money yet. So fuck you guys. You guys ain't giving me shit. Oh man, I'm only being half serious, you guys. Don't worry about me. Why do they always send the poo? Why do they always send the poo? BYOB. You guys remember that song from like fucking good old days? Oh, okay. We got one fellow. All right. Here, I'm gonna go on some Messenger. So I sent you the link, and hopefully you're listening to right now. But do not click that link. I want to get the link out to everyone else before you join. Please listen to me. Wait, did I not even? Oh, thanks. I'm gonna get a drink before joining chat. Great. I am happy. Now, hopefully, I can actually open up what's been shown on the chat. The actual, What the shit? My chat is not updating me. All right, there we go. All right, now I'm gonna send it on that group chat I made with two good old friends. The ones I'm doing a podcast with. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I am so excited. Like I didn't want to do this weekend because for one, hanging out with family. Also, I don't feel that great. But you know what? Next weekend, if I feel better, and hopefully these guys are available next weekend, we can finally do that first episode. We can finally get it out. We can finally share it to you guys. All right. I already got plans for the second episode already. I already got that, but that's gonna wait after Titan Goji releases this video. All right, send that to our little inside group. So we're getting 3 people. Numbers rise. The wall just got 10 inches higher. Virgin Godzilla Jr. versus the chat mean, yeah. Like, I'm sorry, but Godzilla Jr. did not help out Godzilla in the final fight. Yeah, he fought Destroy on his own, but did he help out Godzilla? No, he fucking died. Meaning, on the other hand, while Godzilla did save him, he saved his dad. He saved his dad from Kamanga. That's the littiest shit ever, even though that fight was kind of a little bit frustrating. And what I mean by that is just because when you watch it, you're like, it was shown previously before that fire's pretty good on the webbing. So I always just kind of got confused by Godzilla just kept getting kind of fucked in the ass by Kamanga with the web. Not 10 inches, but 3 meters higher. All right, got the link sent to everyone. Everyone, this chat's going to get litty. Litty and raunchy, fun romp for the whole family. So to everyone I sent the link, you guys can join now. You guys can do that. And 3 people that will be showing up is Kaiju Noir, Titan Goji, and Dr. Mifune. Good friend Kaiju Noir. Oh, wait. Hey! Is that my boy? Is that my boy?
Yeah. I'm watching Liddy Hunter right now.
Ooh, the good shit. That Gucci.
Yeah. And I just finished watching the 2003 Old Boy, as well as The Man Who Fell to Earth, starring David Bowie. Yep, it's pretty good stuff.
Quality, Liddy Raunchy. I want to say this to the chat. I watched the movie A Monster Calls today. Early this morning, it was like 9 o'clock. It was on HBO Stars. Yeah, it was on HBO. When I was sitting there, I was watching with my mom. And it was sad. It was, god damn, dude. It fucking hit me. Of course, I didn't cry through it because I'm a manly man. Gotta keep the emotions in, which is the reason why. Masculine. Yeah, and plus it is kind of like, the male suicide rate's pretty high because of that. But fuck that. I'm a manly man. Fuck those pussies. God, I just made fun of the male suicide rate. I just realized that. Holy shit. Going on a path, no one can save me.
So that's one where Liam Neeson plays Groot, right?
Yeah, the giant tree. Yeah, he plays Groot. But it's great. It's basically just a kid just imagines a giant tree, and the tree's just like, "Hey, kid, I'm gonna tell you stories." The kid's just like, "Wait, what the shit?" But then as the movie goes on, the stories actually start affecting the kids, like not affecting the kid's life, but actually start like, you know, the stories actually teach the kid lessons and actually like have some way of like a connection or relation to like actual things in his life. Like I mentioned, I didn't cry. I got to be masculine, right? But my mom, she was bawling like a little bitch. My mom was like just bawling her eyes out. She was crying from the movie. And I gotta say this: while my mom is a bit of a sensitive person, I don't see her cry a whole lot of movies, and that got to her. And that I have to recommend it. I have to recommend A Monster Calls. It's a great movie. Sucks that it barely made any money in the box office in January 2017, because obviously it's January, the shit month. But yeah, I gotta say, definitely check that out. The special effects are great. It's like a painting, basically. The kid actor in the movie, phenomenal. Felicity Jones, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce her name. She was in Rogue One, main character, Jyn Erso. She was great. She plays the mom with the terminal illness. Scarlett Weaver's in it. She's great as well. Monster Calls, Godzilla's Revenge, done right. Yeah, it is. It is. Yes.
Wow. Then I really got to pick it up then.
Kaiju Noir, yes, we are ready. We got Davis in here. Now we wait for Mifune's little bitch ass.
So speaking of monster movies, I also picked up The Host today. I haven't started watching it yet. I'm just trying to get through Liddy Hunter first.
Have you seen The Host yet? The 2006 one.
I have not seen The Host. I've only seen clips thanks to James Rolfe.
I'm so excited for you to watch that. It's been on Netflix for a while, I believe. Yeah, I think it's still on Netflix, and that's how I was able to watch it in its entirety. And it's great. It's a great monster movie. Yeah, the special effects are a bit dated, but the movie just transitions well in terms of like sad scenes, dark scenes, intense scenes, comedic scenes. Like the movie does have some funny moments. There is a scene where they're basically mourning a certain character after just like this huge attack. And first it's like this really sad mopey scene, and then it gets like this really kind of like somewhat like aggressive sequence going on, and then it just comes fucking hilarious, and it's like seamless. It's not distracting. It's not like a Marvel movie where like a character dies and someone cracks a joke. No, this movie's just like seamless, because the thing is, the characters are still consistent. It's the situation they're in during that sequence that goes from really sad to funny. You know, characters are still crying their fucking eyes out, but the tone of the scene does shift, but just it's like a perfect line. It's great.
Well, then I really gotta watch it now.
Yeah, and now we got Kaiju Noir in here.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Yeah, we got this band together now. Of course, Mifune is always a late one here. I remember the first time we had a chat, me and Kaiju Noir here. We went on for like an hour of just talking about the reasons why Mega Garrus exists as a movie, and then Mifune finally joined. Yeah, we did. We basically.
I don't remember. I can't be held responsible for my actions.
Gotta break the cuffs off, man.
I know nothing. I see nothing.
Oh, quality chat. This is the good shit right here. This is the Gucci. Oh.
So this morning I just found out. Actually, before I continue, are any of you guys familiar with that one DVD release? It had like 3 Toho movies in it. It has Mothra, The H-Man, and Battle in Outer Space.
Yeah, I have that one.
I don't own it, but yeah.
Okay, it's been a long while since I've like, you know, watched anything from that, and I just discovered that it had the Japanese version of Mothra in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it had the. I believe it had like the Japanese English versions for both that, I think. Wait, I'm not sure if they have the English and Japanese versions for all 3 movies. Yeah, and that they only had commentary tracks for Mothra and Battle in Outer Space.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm seeing it somewhere on like the DVD case here.
Yeah, but wasn't it like really stupid of how they like packaged the DVDs? Like, were the DVDs on top of each other?
Yeah, they were. I had to actually get like paper.
They are. I hate that.
I had to get like paper CD, like what those like cheap paper discs, like CD discs, disc holders, and just like put 2 of the discs in there, and then put them like on the opposite side of the DVD case. Like where you would normally put that little flap on any DVD box. And you know how when you open a DVD box, there's usually like these 2 little tabs that hold on to like a piece of paper that has like a set, like a list of all the DVD chapters. Yeah. That's where I put my other discs there in their paper sleeves.
Yep. Okay, now that I think of it, I should probably make like little custom like DVD covers for these 3 movies, because I just don't like what they did here. I actually made my own like custom Blu-ray covers for Shin Godzilla and the Attack on Titan movies, and Mifune's here.
I just want to let you know that someone has a really bad echo on their part.
Mifune, he joined by the way, but Mifune, you put some headphones in, you can't.
I just want to let you know that someone has a really bad echo on their part.
Oh, he's playing.
Oh, that's a fucking huge delay.
Mifune!
Turn it off!
That's
a fucking
Mifune!
Right?
Oh shit, what's happening?
Mifune!
We're in an endless loop of madness!
We heard Bob Morse like 3 fucking times.
What happened?
Your mic, like, you were playing the stream and shit. We were, he left. Oh no.
Oh no.
At least there's peace and quiet.
We don't hear fireworks. That's a song that travels. It's a fucking addiction, and it travels you down to fucking.
When you hear the siren, it's the internet police coming after you.
Oh, it's the Sardian Ancient. He's coming after you to get those G cells.
Dun 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 dun.
And they get a bunch of like Caucasian actors hopping out of trash cans shooting you from behind.
We're the real lethal weapons.
Hey guys, over here! And they like scream at you, and you turn around.
Kiss you guys.
And blood stains on the wall. You know, for the kids.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad how like the Heisei era kind of dropped a little in terms of quality after Biollante.
True, yeah. I mean, I think at that point they were just going for a fuck it motif and just said, just make a new movie every year and put some nostalgic monsters in them.
Just basically what happened was just like Back to the Future beat the shit out of Biollante. So Toho came in. It's like, how about we make a time travel Godzilla movie? That'll be cool, right?
It's just like, let's just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah, and then they found out that Jurassic Park was coming out in 1993, so they released Mechagodzilla 2 in 1993.
Oh, yeah, I do see the similarities there.
Godzilla vs. Mothra, Indiana Jones.
Yep. Godzilla versus Destroya, Aliens.
Oh, boy. And the thing is, like, that was based off a movie that came out like 9 years before Destroya.
If you think about it, at that point, the Alien series was kind of going strong. I mean, when did Alien Resurrection came out? Maybe that was after Destroya. I remember
Alien Resurrection, I think, was like 1997.
Okay, yeah. I know it was like more recent. It was late 90s. But I know, like, if Alien Resurrection came out that late, then that means that the Aliens franchise was still somewhat relevant with it throughout the 90s.
Yeah, I would see that. But still, Godzilla versus Destroyer. Wait, Mooney, your voice, your echo.
Am I existent?
I am discussion.
Do I exist?
Yes, you exist.
Barely.
You exist.
Not for long.
Oh. Hopefully.
We're gonna have to DDoS Mifune here if he doesn't fix his mic.
Wait, can you hear me at all? I can't hear.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
The problem is we can hear us, and nobody wants to hear us.
Just gonna have to listen to the stream.
Hold up. I'm trying to fix it.
We're talking about just some random Godzilla shit, and we move on 30 seconds later, and then he like adds on to it after we're already done.
Can you hear me now?
We can always hear you, and I think the echo problem is gone.
Okay, I fixed it. I was gonna say that Alien Resurrection I think was 1997, so that would mean the most recent Alien movie would be
Alien 3.
I think 1992 would be Alien 3. The story was about still 7 years late to rebuff aliens.
Right, Alien Cubed.
Yeah, King Ghidorah ripped off Terminator, Back to the Future, Mothra, obviously Indiana Jones. 1993 was actually Mechagodzilla, based off of a recent movie that got made about a little girl with like a little pet dinosaur. That's why we have Baby Godzilla. And the director actually got busted for cocaine about the year Mechagodzilla came out.
Wow.
What?
So I guess Space Godzilla was the only one that came out of it unscathed in terms of plagiarism.
Yeah.
Although it is debated.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you've done it.
Let's everyone clap for Space Godzilla.
Of all the movies, Space Godzilla, that's the one that came out unscathed.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Maybe somebody can get mad at them for like ripping off Junbaku's style, but other than that, I don't know. It's sad days for Heisei, you know?
Which is every day.
Or,
bro.
You know what? Terminator ripped off Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. We can just put that out there. So, hey, it's just, you know.
Yes, but they're ripping off a raunchy and very little 70s romp that was made for the fans.
Oh, boy.
I was actually just rewatching Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla last night.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Liddy and Rachi?
Oh yeah, still Liddy and Raunchy.
Did you piss yourself from having so much fun?
Oh yeah.
Was your room
Without a doubt. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I was watching Terror of Mechagodzilla, I'd probably have to get a new bedroom because it would be filled with piss by that point.
Slay
Maybe you
Rachi.
use the children in the front row as flotation devices.
Oh God, my boys. I see how the chat's going.
Steal you away to the popular minds for enslavement.
Because I always ignore the chat. All right. So, oh my God, everything's about like KKK. About
Isn't that the internet in general?
Yes. I checked the chat and everybody's just like KKK.
What if they're just really okay with what's going on in life?
I always say it to my friend. I'm just like, oh, okay, KK.
Oh God. They're talking about the Kyoku Godzilla. The SH Monster Arts.
I actually have that Monster Arts Godzilla.
Oh, bitch! I want that.
I mean, it's
way of saying that.
It's actually pretty litty, like literally litty.
Every time you press this,
lights and sounds.
Yourself having so much fun.
Oh God. You guys know that's like my favorite fucking Godzilla design, and you guys brag and flex on me with your fucking SH Monster Art shit. You know, this is the reason why kids in Africa don't fucking eat.
There are starving African kids in Cambodia, for God's sakes.
My Congo sex slaves. Oh no. Oh boy. Yeah, fuck you guys for owning 89. Fuck
I have nothing to worry about because I'm such a small channel that I won't be affected by this, but I'm worried about Titan and Andreas right here.
Like I'm sure, like I that's a funny thing that you mentioned, Mifune. It's that I feel like in this day and age, people, if they really want to, they can look up any of your past history, and I'm sure they'll find one small thing from like 10 years ago, and they'll use it to like completely destroy you. It reminded me of something I saw recently where some people were talking about an interview that Quentin Tarantino made.
Oh, I remember that
years
yeah.
ago.
Oh, yeah.
And he mentioned that he was talking about was the guy's
Roman
name?
Polanski?
Roman Polanski, yeah, and he was defending Roman Polanski's pedophilia allegations, where it's like, oh, you know, that girl that he slept with, yeah, she was asking for it, you know, it was consensual, you know, it wasn't that bad. And meanwhile, he was on the Howard Stern show, and Howard Stern was like, what the fuck, man? And
when even Howard Stern makes a what the fuck statement, you know something's up.
Yeah. And so, you know, this was like way back in the day, you know, this is over a decade ago. And now it's like this random thing from this one random interview on a random internet show, on a random radio show has now come back to haunt him like years later. So I feel like it can happen it can happen to anyone. And yes, Justin, I know all this stuff is just shit posting, but that's the thing. When it comes to shit posting, I have a feeling that people have a tendency to take everything seriously on the internet. So it's like, even if you're being completely ironic about it, you're not being serious at all about it. Everything is so touchy on the internet. Like, everything is such a touchy issue that people just tend to take things the wrong way. You don't know like how many times people think something like The Onion they'll take articles from The Onions and think it's all serious business, when even though The Onion is just meant for laughs. So it's like anybody can just listen to a podcast that I'm on and they'll hear some stupid, you know, shock for the sake of shock value humor, and they'll automatically think like assume the worst out of it.
Do people actually think Dylan murdered JFK?
Oh no. We're going down a deep dark path. No, Honda did.
But yeah, it's like the internet is crazy. People are sure to take things the wrong way, and if they want, they can totally destroy you with what do you call it? Crowd mentality of everyone getting their pitches and torches and going after something if someone has a sounds convincing enough. But luckily, I feel like I'm obscure enough to the point where not many people would care who I am, nor would they care enough to try to take me down.
Just dab on the haters, man.
You see, I think that would actually encourage people to come after me if I did that.
Oh, just like one of your friends you talk to all the time, like on your shows and anything. Like in Shoma, just like has been digging up these files of shit about you just for one day, just to fucking put it out on the internet, and everybody hates you forever.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that Leafy situation where it's gonna be funny where all of his like former collaborators came out of the woodworks and said, yeah, working with Leafy is not that good. He doesn't like to pay you, and he promises to give you exposure when he really doesn't, and yada yada yada.
He doesn't have a chin.
And he doesn't have a chin. Worst of all, he doesn't have a chin.
God, how does it feel like not to have a chin? I know a few people who don't have a chin, and it's just terrible for them. You know, there's a lot of like racial discrimination with people that don't have chins. You know, it's a race war out there, man.
I was gonna say,
Kaiju Noir confirmed Bill Cosby truthist. You see, Bill Cosby did nothing wrong. It wasn't rape, it was a struggle snuggle, you see. He just wanted to show the women the taste of his chocolate pudding pop, you see.
Hey, it's Fat Albert, and I'm gonna sing a song for you, and Bill's gonna slip you a thing or two.
You're more stupid than me that way.
That reminds me of that Fat Albert thing where the teacher told Fat Albert that one kid's retarded in his face.
What the fuck? You can't say that. He's special.
Oh, we have to eat all your food. Oh.
I love it when what was it? Double Toasted made a commentary on that clip.
Oh shit, Dylan, that reminds me. That's a movie we can do a commentary on. Fat Albert the movie.
Ah, yes! And all the Big Mama movies. We gotta do all movies where an actor got in a fat suit. So we gotta do Medea. We gotta do fucking Big Mama.
All the Heisei Godzilla movies.
We gotta do
I don't know why, but I actually remember being scared to watch the Fat Albert movie. I don't know why. It was like
you were afraid of Kenan Thompson in a fat suit.
He was going to come to your TV and just eat all your food. We're scared of that.
You couldn't handle the stretch marks.
I remember watching like the trailer when I was like very little, and I thought it was like the strangest thing ever. Like I had no idea what was going on, and I kind of did not want to watch it.
It was ahead of its time. It was ahead of its time. Audiences weren't ready for it.
Fat acceptance. That's what Fat Albert was for.
It was like the Blade Runner of its time.
It was a Blade Runner of horrible live action adaptation. Long before the Chipmunks, it was Fat Albert.
It was too raunchy for modern audiences.
Oh God! It was the Jurassic Park of its generation in terms of special effects.
It'd be the perfect film to cover for Black History Month.
Fuck Black Panther. Fuck that shit. Fuck Marvel. You gotta get Black Panther.
No. The Virgin Black Panther. The Virgin Black Panther. The Chad Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
I fucking saw that movie last week for the first time, dude. It's so litty. I fucking want that movie.
But we need to celebrate both the Fat Albert Show and Meteor Man.
Oh.
They can make Wild Wild West 2.
The Rock and Fat Albert. There's the movie.
Like, I mean, think about it. Will Smith versus a giant mecha spider. Like that'll make big money in China.
Yeah, I remember there was something about I remember there was something about the producer in that movie that was like obsessed with giant spiders. That's why there was a giant spider in the movie.
And he won.
Yeah, because when Kevin Smith was writing a treatment for Superman, what was it? Superman Reborn or Superman Lives, and
another great Lives movie like King Kong Lives.
And so the producer, he wanted to Kevin Smith to write in a giant spider. It's like, I want you to write a giant spider. Okay, it's gonna be great. I love spiders. I just want to put one in a giant movie.
They are the fiercest creatures in the insect kingdom.
Yes.
He also
even though they're not insects at all.
He also wanted Superman to fight polar bears because to him, polar bears were the most fiercest, wildest creatures in the animal kingdom.
And then he wanted Superman to be played by Sean Penn because he said that he looked like a psycho killer.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's so based.
The world building. Oh my God.
There were 3 rules that the producer wanted. He's like, first, we can't have Superman fly, okay? It's too stupid. Second of all, we can't have him wear red and blue, okay? Too faggy. His words, not mine.
Base John Pierce.
And then of course, we gotta have a giant spider here.
And the gay robot, of course, also the gay robot.
All right, it's like, hey, you know that gay black guy, right? Who was in your movie? I like him. Let's have him play the same character, but except he's a robot.
This would have saved DC.
The Iron Giant was actually about homosexuality. It's just how it is.
And then he also, John Peters should produce the next legendary Godzilla movie. That way we can have Killmonger.
Okay, first off, no, he can't shoot his breath. Okay, it's too stupid.
Blue's unmasculine. His breath is red now.
Yeah. Next up, we gotta lose the spines. Okay, too faggy. And then he's gotta fight a giant spider.
It's like, well, you're in luck.
Great.
Kumanga confirmed.
You gotta start up that hashtag.
Hashtag Rodan confirmed.
Oh, I was wanting to talk about this, but like mentioning about Quentin Tarantino, not about the situation about, oh yeah, the 13-year-old girl was in on it, man.
That's like the least weird thing he's honestly done in the last 10 years. With all the things he's done in his movies and offset, I mean, that's like a tip of the iceberg, dude.
Oh yeah, that one time where you like attacked that guy for wanting an autograph. I think that did that happen?
The one where he's trying to be interviewed with the coffee.
James Cameron. James Cameron was like, I know what you kind of people do. I know you take a lot more autographs and you just sell them for a higher price. No, thank you. I will not participate in you getting money off my autographs. No.
Well, there's it was like in 2015 when The Hateful Eight was coming out. And I remember there was this, I don't know the theater line, but I remember Disney actually went to that theater line and says, you have to only show The Force Awakens. Because if you show The Hateful Eight alongside Force Awakens, Star Wars, We're going to remove Star Wars from your theaters forever.
Oh,
Wait,
fuck.
that's a win-win.
You chose Quentin Tarantino over Star Wars. And what do you think? What do you think the theater did? The biggest movie franchise of all time, or a Weinstein Company film starring Samuel L. Jackson.
Gotta go with base Weinstein. Nothing wrong with that guy. This is 2015. Nothing has been wrong with him yet.
Yeah, the shade up there, nothing. He was perfectly fine. At that time, he was up there with the greats like Dan Schneider. Okay, nothing was wrong with him.
Dylan, challenging gets targeted by the Hollywood big bosses.
Oh, my friend has been making a story. Like my friend in real life, he's making a story where Zack Snyder and Rob Schneider take on Dan Schneider. Big climatic film. You gotta have Batman kill people, and then you get like one in a Happy Madison project while Dan Snyder's sniffing feet.
I got it. Ben Affleck as the Batman and Adam Sandler can play the Joker.
Hey, Batman, I'm gonna kill you.
And he uses his little Nicky voice where it's like, oh, why so serious, Batman? Why so serious?
I feel like I've seen an Adam Sandler like photoshopped as the Joker.
I think I did that one time a long ass time ago.
Yeah, because
DC
fans are so obsessed with fucking edits. Like, have you seen some of the shit they've done?
I found one.
Oh, you did? Screen share that or send a picture.
Right. I really hate how Google has removed the view image button. So now it's like I gotta right click everything now to do that.
Why so serious, Batman?
Yeah,
He's using.
I want to see him play Joker in the Solar Joker movie. That'd be fucking amazing.
Dude, he's using the old man voice he did on 8 Crazy Nights.
Hey, Batman, I'm going to destroy your city, and now you can't do anything about it.
Batman just fucking kills the Joker.
It's based.
Zack Snyder's the fucking director. Of course, Batman would obliterate the Joker.
I sent you guys a link on the Google Hangout.
And then Rob Schneider can play the Penguin, and David Spade can play the Riddler.
Yes.
And Ken Jeong is Dr. Daka.
Oh my God, he's more depressed than fucking Jared Leto. Hey, I'll screenshot that for the audience.
DC, if you're out there, DC, hire me. I'm gonna cast Chow Yun-fat as Dr. Daka for Ben Affleck's Batman movie.
Here you go, guys. Here's the image for everybody. Look at that. Everybody gets damaged. Little J on him. I remember the theories around that. Like everybody was thinking he was like fucking dick.
It's not a post. It's not his real tattoos. It's just it's representing his personality for the poster. Nope.
Oh God. He's trying to one up the fucking Heath Ledger Joker. What?
You know what he did? One time he called Will Smith on set on his phone, and before when he answered, he hung up the phone. Absolutely mad.
Fuck Will Smith.
And he apparently dressed up in a cowboy suit and sang the Wild Wild West theme song really loud in front of Will Smith on set.
Oh boy. We're making the best fucking lore, man. This is canon. This is the head canon. This is how it is.
No, we need to do a time travel where Godzilla goes back to the Wild Wild West and meets.
Oh, you mean Smith. Godzilla Odyssey?
No, it's with Will Smith and Wild West. What's leading now?
Oh,
that is fun. I hit the sweet spot, man. I hit the lotto.
What about The Rock, guys?
Oh, The Rock. Oh, The Rock's Godzilla. It's Godzilla's body with Rock's head on him.
Can you smell?
He's for the Godzilla's Revenge remake where he plays Ishiro and then Kevin Hart as Minya. And they're basically using the same set from Jumanji.
Kevin Hart's complaining how small he is all the time while The Rock is just flexing on Gabra and shit.
Godzilla says I should learn to fight my own battles, you know.
What you mean you want to hit Gabra? What do you mean?
Oh, who's Gabra gonna be? Who's Gabra? Who's
the bad guy in The Rock? Vin Diesel's Gabra.
You'll always be with me, and you'll always be my brother.
God.
I ain't got friends.
Guys.
I got kids I can bully.
I am Groot.
So how do you all feel about The Rock saying that Lizzie in the upcoming Rampage movie can kick the shit out of Godzilla?
I don't doubt it.
Seriously, I'm not really surprised that he would say that because I feel like that's what everybody says about their own monster in their own whenever they're trying to promote their own movies. I mean, they said that everybody like said the same thing. Everybody who worked on Jurassic Park said the same thing when they said, "Oh, the Indominus Rex can kick Godzilla's ass." It's like they're just saying that just to drum up hype and to say, "Hey, our monster is cool," not thinking about the repercussions of what they might say. It's just basic hype. It's just, hey, my character is cool. Come watch my movie.
I'm gonna tap my keyboard very fast and very loudly when I hear that comment.
And breathe. Have to breathe really hard into your mic.
Oh, and your keyboard's all fucked up. Like all the keys are missing and shit because you type too fast.
Yeah, like especially if they're talking about like probably like the oldest living film franchise ever, as well as like one of the most important films in the 1950s.
Yeah, Rampage, the original Rampage.
Yes. Yeah, Uwe Boll's Rampage. Yeah, the OG Rampage.
It's like when my friend wanted to watch The Foreigner online. I knew Jackie Chan The Foreigner, and we ended up watching some Steven Seagal movie. Like one of the later ones when he's like super fat.
Steven Seagal. God. This shade up, like Mafudi, tell us the history of fucking Steven Seagal.
Oh God, this is. Where do I even start? Do I start with the part where he fakes a marriage to become head of a dojo, or where?
Do it. Do it.
A young Steven Seagal. We're not sure of his origins. We just know that according to him on a Reddit AMA, he was in an all-black band in I think the 60s or the 50s.
What? And that they all dressed up? That they all dressed up in black?
He just said an all-black band.
They're all black-faced.
So Steven Seagal's confirmed black apparently.
Day 53 in my black band. They still have not seen through my blackface disguise.
And then I think
they suspect nothing.
He moves to Japan, becomes part of an Aikido dojo, marries the dude's daughter because just so he can run the dojo, and even the daughter's aware of this.
Fuck.
And then they end up having 2 kids, one becoming a martial artist, the other becoming a successful actress. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. Some person you probably never heard of.
Yeah, I think she appeared in some movie with a turtle or something. I think it was Ninja Turtles. I'm not sure.
And then we get to the 80s Seagal where he becomes an action star who runs like a girl all the time. You Google that if you want. I'm serious, his arm form is terrible.
I gotta fucking...
I feel bad for saying that because girls on my track team ran much better than him.
Does he at least run better than Flash in Justice League? Does he at least run better? No. Oh, God.
Yeah. That's like the worst running form I've ever seen.
And then when he moves to Hollywood, he gets to meet this chick, Kelly LeBrock. Oh, I'm sorry, woman. I don't want to be too sexist or anything.
Did you
with my California lingo? And he divorces his dojo wife for this woman. And for many years, he becomes a successful Hollywood action star for reasons no one knows.
You're right about his running. I got the gif.
Steven Seagal is fucking God, man. Only gods can run like that. How do you think Zeus ran? He ran like fucking Steven Seagal. Fucking Cthulhu, Steven Seagal.
And then there's all the stuff about his alleged CIA stories where apparently he was in the CIA or whatever.
Running like
and
that.
Apparently someone actually was with him on some kind of like, I don't know, thing they're on. And they said that Steven Seagal couldn't survive in the wild if he had a compass and there was a McDonald's like a mile away. And let's just see what else is there on his. Then we get to the fun part, the part where his movie starts slowing down. He becomes even more unhealthy and he starts gaining weight. Then we come to the DTV era. We're just gonna gloss over the stuff like domestic abuse, apparently human trafficking, apparently claiming to be God, or there's something you want to hear about.
Fuck it. He is the second coming of Christ. He died for our sins. Well, he ate our sins.
The video. Look at the video of him dancing.
Oh, I gotta find it.
Wait, I'll actually try and link you in the chat. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, look at a meme right here. Steven Seagal. I know Kung Fu, Karate, Taekwondo, and 27 other dangerous words.
Oh, God. This is... Oh, shit. I'm crying.
Okay, here we go. I think I put it in the chat. Right, here's the link. In the group chat.
All right.
Got it?
Let's see. All right, 0-0.
Y'all want to watch it?
Yeah,
just
all
watch
0-0.
it right now?
All 0-0.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You good, Titan?
Yeah.
Everyone got it?
Yeah.
Wait. What's going on?
We're watching
I'm
Steven
lost.
Seagal dance.
Wait.
It's in the group chat.
That's what you walked in on. Steven Seagal dancing.
We're all starting at 0-0. We're there? Oops.
Oh god, we just lost all our viewership. Oh shit.
Thanks, Obama.
It's not his fault anymore. Get with the times. It's 2018.
Thanks,
You're on the
Steven
wrong.
Seagal.
You're on the wrong side of history, Mifune.
Yeah. You're supposed to say thanks, Bush.
Cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you? Actually, he did, Spider-Man.
You're on the wrong side of history.
You're on the wrong side of history.
Oh, sorry, baby.
Yeah.
Tug Butt McGuire couldn't get out of that situation.
Actually, my boyfriend did get me this dress. Gave this to me for our anniversary right before he passed away. Just made a mistake, Spider-Man. History will not look kindly in your comments.
Oh, Titan, are you at the 0-0 mark?
Oh wait, shit. Hang on.
You're making us wait, goddammit.
I'm
Pointer
like,
kicked
I'm-
off the fucking
I
podcast.
can't
This is pure Kino moment.
impersonation any longer, man.
Like-
It provides too much of a strain on my own vocal cords.
Okay, so I'm using my phone for this, and one thing that I really hate is that whenever I like try to watch a video while in a call, the sound of that video will go into like the call, and it's like weird.
Yes, that's good.
So I'm a little conflicted on whether or not like yeah, I mean.
So
The sexual tension is rising.
I can just feel the weight. God, I'm sweating already, goddammit.
Oh, did he turn his voice off?
Red Letter Media has like the biggest sexual tension I've ever seen in a fucking YouTube channel. Have
It's
you
like,
seen Rich Evans with fucking Mike?
hungry eyes.
Any second now, they're just gonna flop onto that fucking table, push all the beer off. Oh god, the channel will be over after that. It'll be on a live stream. Like they're gonna do this live stream for 1 million subscribers. Rich Evans and Mike are like having hardcore gay anal sex in front of everyone. Nobody knows what the fuck to do. They're crying, they're shit, they're furious. Fucking Jay's destroyed the set because his career's over now.
The moment when you realize the only reason the Japanese government in the Heisei series had Mechagodzilla and Mogera was because of the UN, and in Destroy they basically just tell them, go fuck yourself, we're not going to build you another one. It's
it's like
when
make
Godzilla
some
fucking-
stupid Woody Woodpecker looking motherfucking robot with your scrap.
It's like when Japan wants to build another mech because Godzilla's still killing people. I missed the part where that's my problem.
So do we start the video?
I'm at 0-0. I know what. I think Titan
I'm at 0-0. Titan Goji.
Alright.
wanted to start it.
Titan Davis. Damn it.
He turned off his audio.
He turned off his audio, so maybe that's why. Okay, let's just start. I'll do the countdown.
Okay.
Then 3, 2, 1, play.
What's this boring bullshit? Oh, there he is.
Oh
He's
shit!
gotta be out.
It's a dance off.
He's stalling with a goatee. Oh! Oh my god, he's truly a god incarnate. He's fucking Shin guy. Imagine that shit, but in the Shin Godzilla destruction sequence.
Da, 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 da.
Who will know?
Do, do, do.
Oh my god, his face looks really flat.
I don't know what's wider, his gut or his neck.
Dude, I swear to God, I'm spitting blood now because of him.
Do you want to get even worse?
What?
Here's a clip from his version of The Foreigner, his original version. It's in the chat. You guys are gonna love this shit.
Okay, I'm clicking on it.
I am too right now.
Oh, y'all at 0-0?
I'm at 0-0.
I'm at 0-0-2.
Okay, on go. One.
Wait, you want to share this with the chat?
Sure. Post it in. Can one of you guys post it in? I don't want the audio to like overlap or anything.
You can expose Steven Seagal all you want, but you can't hide the fact that he's fucking God.
Is it in the chat?
He's up there with fucking Neptune.
Oh, that's up to Dylan here.
Dylan, put the link in the chat.
Oh, link in the chat. Okay.
Steven Seagal, The Foreigner.
Not our chat, the public chat.
I forgot I was on mute.
Oof.
Yeah, we watched that video without you, you monster.
I'm sorry.
We're watching the other one right now.
I think there was a meme going on where it's like Steven Seagal is so fat he's actually turning into his own caricature from South Park.
Oh God. Hey, he wants to make sure like every source of media is honest about him. You know, he's a very upfront guy. He likes to
An upfront guy who happened to lie about being involved in the CIA.
Hey, you know what? That was the truth. All right, people just don't understand that.
And how he basically said he's God.
There you go.
That is true. That is true. All right, so we at 0-0-0.
Yeah.
I'm at 0-0-0.
Okay. 3, 2.
Wait, guys. Wait. What? Which
we put it in a link in there.
God, this is a downward spiral. Fuck. This is.
I'm sorry.
This is a whirlpool. God damn it.
Wait. Is it like in this chat or like
the group chat?
Our chat.
It's the. I'll post another link.
Google Hangout chats.
There you go.
Oh wait, no, that wouldn't show
Chat.
Google Hangout chats.
I don't see anything.
Group chat.
God, this is the ending of fucking Pirates of the Caribbean 3. This is the ending of that movie.
Shit, I didn't even saw past the first two.
Oh God.
Did they get better or worse?
Oh, they get worse.
It's like the first two Harry Potter, just up at the second one. I didn't know if they'll get better or worse.
I am suffering like a terminal illness from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. You know, that just happens to everybody. You know, AIDS, Ebola, and every other terrible thing, like every terrible sickness, like rose up to the 100,000s after every Pirates of the Caribbean film comes out. It's that sad.
Johnny Depp has to pay the bills.
Yeah, China has to pay the bills. You know,
no, Johnny Depp has to pay the bills.
Oh, Johnny Depp. I thought you said China. You know, which is
after from his divorce. You know, from the whole beating his wife and everything.
Hey, sometimes the guy just gotta teach a woman a lesson. You know.
Did everyone else just leave?
Did they? Well, Andres
is here. 0-0 mark.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if Andres like finally
I'm still here.
His Shoma like caught up to him and started like suffocating him with the pillow. All right, so 3.
Are we all at 0-0?
Yeah, we're all 0-0.
Yeah, 0-0.
Okay.
3,
go, Dylan.
2, 1, go. Aha!
I think you have to turn that key first.
I love this part.
Checking my testosterone.
That's a sink. I know.
Easy.
You put a hole right through the urinal.
What? What the fuck?
His piss saved the day.
He pissed himself so hard he got out of there.
Keep in mind, he didn't zip up when he jumped out the window. He forgot to do that.
You gotta go.
Him unzipping his pants is what caused it to explode.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Fucking
quality. Filmography is like this. Oh god.
Oh. Dude, my testosterone just like went up. Like I have a big ass, a muscular
explosion that just keeps getting bigger.
God, it'll be worse than the fucking Trinity test by now.
I just want to see just one more. This is like the king of Steven Seagal clips.
Oh, Steven Seagal. All right, I'll copy this link. Oh wait, no, not this link, not this link.
Oh god, oh yes, here it is.
All right,
the best Steven Seagal clip of all time.
Buffooner.
It's in. I'm posting it right now.
Fucking hurry, fucking time limit, goddammit. There it is. There.
Man.
All right, let me get this to the chat. I gotta put 0-0.
The greatest action scene of all time.
Okay.
Public chat. Here we go. You guys get to see our Steven Seagal stuff.
Kill switch. Edit an action.
All right, there we go. I sent it to the chat. Oh god, no, I haven't yet. Fuck my fucking mouse. Fucking in the ass. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Ready for how to learn how to edit an action sequence, guys?
Okay, I do.
0, 0, 0.
Tango G.
Hang on. Like my connection's very slow.
You get all the show video Blu-rays, but you can't keep up with Steven Seagal.
I'm sorry.
Come on, man. It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem that hard to keep up with a man who looks
0, 0.
Okay, ready?
0, 0.
Don't count down.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Written by Steven Seagal. All right, we already know.
Of course.
Yes.
You can just see how sweaty he is, man. You can see the fucking sweat.
This is Jeff's fault.
My name is Jeff.
What?
Here to suck your toes.
Nice accent.
Oh God!
What? What?
Whoa!
What the fuck? What?
He smashed him through the same painting. He smashed him, he fell, and then he put the painting back up and smashed him again. He cut through time and space to beat the shit out of him. Look at him, he's fucking frame rate.
He's amazing. He's unstoppable.
He's fucking Tracer from Overwatch.
He's very masculine.
Shrek couldn't even fuck with him.
Careful the cushions.
Why isn't he in the MCU?
Let him be Black Panther.
I mean, he's already dressed in black.
Who needs armor?
He threw it like 3 times in the... What the fuck?
Who needs vibranium metal when you have a leather-ass jacket?
Black Panther actually wore a leather jacket once. So it would actually...
He was Steven Seagal when he wore it.
This is too great.
That guy got smashed into everything, and all he has is just a few cuts. What the shit? He's fucking Bruce Willis from Unbreakable. Oh. Oh.
Just cut all of them. Are you guys ready for this? The peak of editing right here.
Okay, so obviously this is their brilliant. So this is their brilliant method of.
What?
Dropped his ass. Oh, he's falling.
Just
still alive.
Smashed out like 10 times.
This is fucking skipping to
that's fucking insane.
Of course he got the hiccups, because he kept fucking breaking through time and shit.
He gave it to a GIF.
This was okay. So this was their brilliant move to get around Steven Seagal's lack of speed by fast forwarding through the fight sequences.
Oh my fucking kidney!
I don't know if I can move this fast. Can we fix it in post?
Dude, he's like the Flash.
Justice League would have been a million times better if Steven Seagal was the Flash.
Like, imagine Steven Seagal Steppenwolf beating the shit out of Batman like this.
Jesus Christ.
He always looks constipated.
I can imagine Steven Seagal with his fat ass in the Flash costume, doing all the quips and jokes the Flash does in the movie.
Dude, no. Steven Seagal as Batman.
Men are brave.
All right, Joker. I'm about to take you to the bank. The blood bank.
The Dark Knight trilogy would have been so much better if Steven Seagal was Batman.
Steven Seagal is Bane.
It's not who I am underneath, but it's what I eat that defines me.
Looks like someone got the hiccups. Oh,
Looks like someone. Hey, Joker. Looks like someone's got a case of the chuckles.
Punches him in the throat.
Apparently, Steven Seagal is also the godfather of the Dalai Lama.
Steven Seagal's fucking Goodfellas. He's every character in Goodfellas.
As long as I can remember, always wanted to be a gangster. He's even the woman too.
Paulie was there. Fucking Steven, like the main character's fucking wife, like she wants something, so she's trying to give him a blowjob. It's just Steven Seagal giving Steven Seagal a blowjob.
That's an allegory for his whole career.
Someone made a meme of Steven Seagal saying Steven Seagal, and his hair looks like super like black, and someone says Steven Seagal is promoting his next movie, Die Hard. Die spelled D-Y-E.
If you look at like the base of his hair, it looks like someone spray painted that on it.
He's always squinting. You notice that?
Oh yeah.
He's living a hard life, dude. He's thinking of odd stuff.
This reminds me. I mean, any of you seen that sketch on like Mad, where it's like Steven Seagal Letterbox 2000?
I've seen Steven Seagal's America, where he beats up an old lady at a diner bar.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys Steven Seagal Letterbox 2000.
Oh, dude, we're on a fucking Steven Seagal marathon.
Episode is just called Steven Seagal.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
A remake of Final Wars with Steven Seagal as
oh god,
his Dark Price character
as X,
as Captain Gordon X and the little kid playing with his Godzilla. He's all like those fucking guys.
Oh.
All right,
Steven Seagal was at the premiere of Final Wars, actually.
Oh, real shit.
Oh, giant monster movies. My daughter's in one.
I thought my daughter was in this one, but turns out that was 10 years ago.
Wait, what do you mean I'm not in this movie? Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture of the head.
Steven Seagal makes like Stanley level of cameos in every movie now. Every movie, even like fucking like pornos he's in. He's like in the background.
All right, so I'm at 0-0 with this one I just sent you guys.
Me
too.
Okay.
Steven Seagal's in snuff films giving like cameos and shit.
The dude playing Seagal in this clip is thinner than him in real life.
Yes.
All right, so.
All right.
I am at 0-0.
Is Titan Goji, you little shit. You there?
Wait. Okay. So wait. Did you post link in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Davis, I swear to God, if your internet's fucking slower than a goddamn retard from Fat Albert, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you.
This is the wholesome chat, everybody.
His internet's the equivalent of mush mouth. Are you working internet?
He has a hard restart it all the fucking time. People are saying KKK in the chat again.
Beautiful.
Can't escape this shit. It's a never-ending loop. What do you think Forrest Gump was about? Oh, you think about this guy overcoming like his limitations to become the best he can be? No, it's about the Ku Klux Klan. What else would it be about? It's actually about Honda's story.
I don't see the link.
Let me post it again.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Sent it again.
I'm gonna try something out.
Oh God, there it is.
I'm gonna go to Google Hangouts on here. There should be like a separate chat somewhere. Updates 80. What the shit? All right. Okay. Let me get the link to this.
Oh God, that exists. That actually does exist.
All right, I'm sitting at Tango GDU. Here you go, Tank Energy. The thing, that vibrator, like, better not be your fucking blood sugar.
0-0.
All right, I'm at it. Okay, 0-0.
0-0.
You guys ready?
0-0.
3, 2, 1, go. They need a Steven Seagal and Pearl fucking
His
heart.
hairline looks better than Steven Seagal's.
When you touch another man's gooch.
What the fuck is this?
The new Kubrick.
You have to look around the entire fucking theater room to get the full movie experience.
Dude, it's like the King Kong ride.
Fucking Universal Steven Seagal ride. There's a lot of sexual tension right now. Can't fucking stop him. When you don't get invited to the Guardian of the Universe premiere. So great. Please don't charge you for fucking first-degree murder.
Steven Seagal should have been in the Old Boy remake and not Josh Brolin.
Oh God.
Fucks his own daughter. Oh God.
He unironically won a rant that when they casted Tom Cruise as The Last Samurai. Oh. I just posted a link in the chat. I want you guys to follow that link.
Okay.
Image.
Let's see.
Oh God! It's big. Oh,
That's a long coat. That's a
Katana
long
wielding alpha
coat.
male.
it's compensating for something.
The sleeves are too long.
And look at that poster at the back.
Oh,
It's all connected.
he's like really confused. He's like, I
It's like
thought that was
poetry.
gonna be my movie.
It's poetry. It rhymes.
Billy D. Williams was there too.
Oh, Billy DeBose was there too. Just trying to make his own movie.
So the movie didn't have enough edits. The fight scenes only had like 2 cuts.
That's his biggest qualm with the movie.
We really need to make a petition that like to have Legendary remake Final Wars with Steven Seagal.
And the
Dude,
Rock.
The Rock. The Rock as Captain Gordon.
And,
You
and The
don't
Rock.
know about the Earth.
And
What
Dan
is
Schneider
me?
is Kaiser Ghidorah.
And the second in command is Kevin Hart.
Man, why am I so short? That's just all he says in the movie.
Because I think you're Japanese. I think. I hear they're
What?
pretty short.
You see Jumanji?
And would even be more based if Don Fry plays the captain of the Gotengo in the old, like the pre-credit scene. Be like the perfect passing on of the torch.
They
And
actually
the young Rock is
really passed the torch in that scene.
And the young Rock is like just it's like in Central Intelligence where he's just like on some thin guy's body.
Oh, it's fucking Captain America First Avenger. I want to see that shit now. I want to see Steven Seagal as fucking Captain America. Steven Seagal Civil War. See that
Steven
shit?
Seagal's the Punisher.
Ooh. He's goddamn Black Widow.
Where he just eats everyone. Like fucking Yoshi.
Steven Seagal as Galactus.
Steven
He
Seagal
should've
is
played
fucking
Thanos.
Thanos.
Instead of Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars, just have it be Steven Seagal.
Is there one thing I know? You're never gonna know what's gonna come out of those doors. I think.
There are 2 things you don't know about what's gonna come out of that doors, kid. One is you never know what is gonna come to that door. The second one is Godzilla.
Steven Seagal doesn't re-edit a fucking Godzilla's Revenge, and every time you see stock footage, it's from one of his movies.
He should do that. There should be like an action movie where Steven Seagal just re-edits movie from his own old movies. Like when he's like, so he gets,
Godzilla versus Abra, and it's just so Steven Seagal beating the shit out of that one guy. In the fucking
so just like he
apartment.
gets thinner or like bigger between shots.
Oh. I love it when fucking editing looks like it's stuttering. Looks like the DVD's fucked.
Christian Bale should play Steven Seagal in a biopic.
Oh. Hey, he's our like Christian Bale's a phenomenal actor when it comes to like getting in shape for the role. Like he's got skinny, he's got muscular, like just. Now, even as a straight boy myself, that is something I desire. But he also can get fat for a role.
What is with this meme that everyone's like, oh, can I touch your... I'm looking at this one thing where it's like, oh, can I touch your hair? It's like Black Widow saying that to the 2 girls from Black Panther. I'm like, what the fuck is up with that?
I don't know. But my favorite meme is the memes where people are drinking Gamer Girl pee. So fucking weird. I love it.
And Andreas and Titan left the chat. And
San Andreas is the best. Is the best prequel to just fucking Rampage overall. Like that's how it is.
I made a joke about how you left the moment Dylan went way too far right now.
KKK. Hello, I think I'm the last person. Got inquired. KKK. God, just fucking KKK in the chat. It's nonstop KKK. We can't escape the fucking KKK. We got 2 goddamn minorities in this fucking live stream.
Dude, we're going to be a majority in about like 10 years, so good luck with that.
No. I stand with Honda. We will push back.
But Honda is a minority.
Not anymore. You went full Michael Jackson.
One day we need to do a documentary on Kai shitposting where we post all the memes that were too raunchy for Instagram.
Oh yeah. It's like that Jim Carrey documentary on fucking Netflix called Jim and Andy.
Mm.
Except it's called Dylan and Mifune.
Like, remember the Kira Kubo one where it's like, did I ever the one where it's like, you ever seen that meme where they're saying like, oh, when you make fun of a white person for like buying too much Starbucks, when they bring up crime statistics. I mean, one with Akira Kubo looking really shocked, saying when you make fun of a white girl for going to Starbucks, and then she brings up Nanking statistics. That was too rough. I think people would get the joke. Or they just pretend to not get it, like Koichi Sugiyama, the composer of Godzilla vs. Biollante.
Do the name. Do the names.
Is this even appropriate for this live stream?
Fucking no, we already went on fucking race war shit earlier. You can do it. Everybody's career's going downhill, all right? Titan Goji can't make another fucking like Easter eggs video for Godzilla movies. Kaiju Noir can't do a shoe watch episode anymore, and he can't do just another video in general, Mifune. Everyone's going downhill. I'm just sick to live shoes now.
Wait, oh wait, that hit the wrong thing. I'll type.
Of course you would hit the wrong thing, just like you hit your wife. God,
What the fuck, man?
you know that K-pop band called BTS, right? You know what BTS stands for?
No,
I don't want to.
Beat the spouse.
Fuck, man.
They're in the chat right now, the names.
I'm traveling down a deep, dark fucking path, and I shouldn't
I
have gone
don't
down.
know what that is, but I don't want to know.
Kochi. Oh, what was the one with the cheek in it and all that?
Oh no, we're not going down that far. That
Dude.
wasn't even mine that I made up.
Oh, that was Gigantus. Him.
You're going down a path I can't follow.
Liar! You underestimate my power. In my
You've
point
done
of
that
view,
You've done that yourself.
Dylan! Honda is evil! In my point of view.
We're not
You're
gonna win this war by killing what we hate, but by saving what we love. That's all it's good to do, you dumb lady.
In my point of view, Stalin was evil. Well, you are lost. It's this big fucking battle with Han, with
The
fucking
moment
dark
when
side
they
Han.
put Rose in the Force, the new one. I don't remember when they put Rose in the new one. Just to like pander to the Asian audiences, but all my Asian friends hated her the most.
Yeah, I remember the comments they made about Star Wars, The Last Jedi, and in China. They're like, can they get good-looking actors? Oh, I wonder how Pacific Rim Uprising
but they
is gonna
killed. They did, but they killed her off in the beginning of the movie.
Ah! Oh,
And, like,
sad days.
They specifically called out John Boyega and like said that maybe the movie would be more successful if Will Smith was Finn instead.
Oh, another story. John Boyega blocked me, Mifune, Titan Goji, and a bunch of other people I met because you know what happened? This is the greatest
What?
shit.
The
What
rating
happened?
posting.
I'm sure it's something stupid.
Oh, it's
But
pretty
go
stupid.
ahead.
And it's all Mifune's fault. Mifune, go.
I remember it very well.
When I was reposting memes from 4chan and he actually saw them.
That's your big mistake.
Well, yeah, like you don't get involved with 4chan.
4chan is based.
What the fuck does that even mean? Speak English, motherfucker.
Turn the subtitles
I
on.
don't need your intellectual speaking, damn it.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
The Virgin Reddit, the chat 4chan.
Kaiju Noir's a fucking English teacher, Japan. Respect the dude.
They were just wholesome Sam Raimi Spider-Man memes, and then he blocked us for no reason.
No, they weren't. They weren't that. He posts J.K. Simmons and tattoos, looking all anti-Semitic and shit.
It was him from Oz.
Why?
It was a picture of him from Oz. He actually played a Nazi in a show called Oz.
And fucking J.K. Simmons is telling like Peter Parker. He's like, give me proof that 6 million Jews actually died. 6 million my ass. The N-word gets tossed around the post. Fucking Mifune shares something with racial slurs, and at that moment, John Boyega just happened to stop by. John Boyega just decided to click onto that chat, click on, and see what we're talking about. And Dr. Mifune, the little Mexican he is, got us all in trouble because he thought a 4chan meme was funny. And it was so. Well, my good friend Garrett, Jan on YouTube, noticed this. Like, guys, John Boyega just checked the chat. We were freaking out. We were like, damage control, everything. And then we started seeing, like, numbers started going down. He was mowing down everybody. First, it was like Mifune, then it was me, then it was like, Garrett, Tango. It's like it slowly went down until everyone was gone, until everybody was picked
Even
off.
Funimation, he blocked Funimation.
He blocked Funimation.
Man, that shit ain't Jedi.
I always like Poe more anyway.
I'm fucking crying right now.
Mifune coming up with this JK.
Man, Mifune, that shit ain't Jedi. No Jedi should do that.
Fuck Yoda, baby. Yoda, but other than that, no.
Yoda literally burned books in front of everyone.
Funny joke.
Yoda burned books. Yoda had a public book burning.
Now you know why we never tag John Boyega in any post. Because we can't.
Oh,
we can
God.
tag Taylor Swift in every post, not John Boyega.
And every time I sit down with myself watching a new Star Wars movie, watching a Pacific Rim Uprising trailer, I keep getting reminded of Mifune just deciding to put something down. And then one day, John Boyega just getting a little curious, stepping out the boundary, see what the fans are talking about. Not the out-of-touch critics, the fans.
We are the fans.
And he realizes the fans are unmasculine
John
pieces
Boyega's
of
just out of
shit.
touch. John Boyega's just out of touch. He's an out-of-touch critic.
He pissed all over us. He pissed.
Hey man, you shared that meme for the fans.
Exactly.
Shared it for the only Sam Raimi fans will get it, not the out-of-touch critics. It's a fun romp for the whole family until John Boyega comes in and blocks you.
No, don't worry, Karma's gonna get him because remember when I said that China didn't really like him that much?
Oh yeah, of course.
Guess who's the lead in Pacific Rim 2?
John Boyega.
Guess whose entire existence is literally dependent on China? Pacific Rim.
Oh God.
Photos taken moment before disaster.
Oh shit. This is. Oh.
I bet you he's not going to even be like in the main starring role in the Chinese poster.
Oh yeah. Oh, remember they put the mask back on to Black Panther.
No.
Remember that for the Chinese
Good.
poster?
Superheroes need to put their goddamn masks back on.
Going around like nudists and shit.
Okay, I'm okay now.
Maybe they should have casted Will Smith in the lead of Pacific Rim 2. You ever think of that?
He's the only black people that Asians like.
All right. So my good friend Gigantus.
And then they could have had the giant robot Spider Jaeger.
My good friend Gigantus is sending me stuff about the Kaiju Girls stuff, and the actual creators of the Kaiju Girls responded to the video he made, and everybody's bad comments.
So when we're talking about Kaiju Girls, are we talking about like that one that Godzilla guy made, the one that's on Kickstarter, or some other one that you know about? Okay, the Kickstarter one. Okay.
They actually like responded to like all the jokes and hate people have been giving them for like sexualizing Godzilla.
The deserved hate, I might add.
And I'm gonna read them. All right, here's one. All them haters need to stop this. Really, most of all.
This is for the fans.
Most of all, if you don't like it, then why judge it and just ignore it? People don't need to hear one hater's opinion and then make a riot about it. At Witch King 00 and Official Kaiju Girls and the others who are working on this project shouldn't be judged and shouldn't be dealt with haters, but they want to give a fuck, lol. If there's people think this sucks, then they can go suck a kaiju dick.
Just go draw one. Most of all,
that person who posts that video can't even draw like Witch King 00. Yet he has great talent in drawing. So if people want to judge this great artist, they can go fuck themselves.
And then they can draw it as Godzilla.
I don't think the artist was ever the problem.
And then in this one, the creator actually responded, the official creator, and he actually had the title. He actually had the title of the video as the title.
His name is Alex the Hunted People.
And it said, Ultra Geed kills the worst kaiju girls ever. That's the title of the video, and this is his response to it. It's so funny when a talentless kid wants to take a jab at me, and then some retarded shit poster attempts to be funny by calling me fat and gay over and over again. Well, fuck the haters. Can't wait to release this. I'm sure you'll love it. I may make a video about them for the channel too.
He is seething. Oh, it's like when Chris Tucker made a video about the Snapsod's neck thing.
Oh.
Okay. Personally, I do not give a damn about kaiju girls, you know? I'm one of those guys who just ignores it. It's like, hey, if you like it, if that's your thing, good for you. But for a creator to like snap at it at any sort of criticism, it's just very immature on the creator's part. It's like, don't do that. That's like the worst PR you can possibly get.
Don't pull a Simon Strange. Just don't. Don't
pull Simon Strange. Don't pull a Billy DeBose. Don't just don't. Okay.
Don't pull a Dark Side Phil. All right. Don't pull any of these.
Don't pull a King of Hate. Don't.
I'm of the opinion that kink shaming is in fact a good thing and it needs to happen.
Yeah, because people are into some weird ass shit.
And they need to be shamed for it.
I'll let you do that. I respect you as your own individual. I'll let you do that. For me, I'm the kind of person who walks away from it.
No, Andres Pratt, fucking Kaiju Noir himself is into that shit. You know, he has a kink for kink shaming. All right, that's why he doesn't like to shame on his own kink, but he has a kink for it. Fucker, I just discovered him right now on stream. Everybody, fucking laugh at him. Laugh at the guy with 3K subs. We got him. We got him. Red fucking hand.
We did it. Red.
Exposed. Loaded up.
Did I make you feel good, man?
Yeah, it's fucking testosterone, man. I'm sweating to shit.
Careful not to piss yourself.
It's probably my sickness, you know. My ammonia is not doing so good, you know that. But at the same time, like
we have to stop this. This is a Christian fan base. We have no hacks, no hex, no darns, no dams.
No freaks.
I actually go to a Christian school.
Double-decker dicks.
God fucking damn it all.
We went downhill. Kaiju Noir is going to be limping after a week from this. He is. I don't know how. He's just going to be limping from it. Everyone is.
I walked into an episode of Kaiju Girls and Atheists, but I came out a born-again Christian.
Fucking Bible verse.
I actually go to a Christian school. We have chapel every Wednesday. And I'm, well, technically, I guess I am starting like a Christian kaiju club at my school.
Nice.
Good for the fans. Got to get those, you know. And there is a Godzilla film for every Bible verse. I'm just saying that.
I'm actually going to. I'm actually going to show Son of Godzilla on Good Friday.
God.
All right.
Praise the fucking Lord.
It's a pretty inoffensive movie.
Except for the child beating part, but okay.
maybe the woman dressing in swimming in the water, maybe that might be a bit risque, but other than that,
it's like a full dress, so it's like a wholesome for the whole
family. Too much
family.
ankle, damn it! Too much ankle.
It's not even like Kumi Mizuno and Sea Monster where she has blackface on.
Oh,
true.
We're also going to watch Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I almost showed that to an ex of mine who was super Catholic, and then I'm like, that's not a good idea.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Just tell her it's like all that symbolism is just for show.
Well, then how do I go about the whole scene where it's the hospital bed in End of Evangelion?
Just fast forward through that.
It's mayonnaise.
Devil May Cry Baby is the best Christian show. Okay, you gotta get down on it.
I just need to watch the last 4 episodes of that. I watched it with a shitload of friends, and we burst out laughing when the giant turtle said, "I'm going to eat your mother." We just burst out laughing, and my friend Snapchatted it. Like, it took us 5 seconds to realize what just happened, and then we just burst laughing.
That's the best threat ever. It's like kind of like telling somebody that like the best threat ever is to tell them you're gonna like put them back to a fetus state. That's how you get them.
Is that a JoJo reference?
Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference? Is that a Lost reference?
Like in the end of Tokyo SS when there's that random sign of the cross in behind the Shobijin, and it's like, what's that supposed to mean?
Is that an Evil Dead reference?
Is that a Jesus reference?
Is that a motherfucking Family Guy Star Wars trilogy reference?
Family Guy funny moments. The next Godzilla anime needs to be directed by Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah,
Motherfucking Shining reference. Ooh. Oh, dude, I love Lost jokes. I do. Fucking love. Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta find the Instagram page for it. Fuck.
The Lost Instagram page. I don't think you'll find it.
Somebody actually
Once told you?
Somebody once that you weren't the sharpest tool in the shed.
I found a goddamn. I found the artist who made like those Fairy Odd Parents art.
Oh no!
Butch Hartman.
I'm finding them. No,
oh God, no! Don't share that, please.
I'm fucking sharing it. All right, you got me blocked by John Boyega. I have every right.
All right, you got me what by John Boyega?
You got me blocked. You got me blocked by John Boyega. Okay, I gotta find it.
Those comics are the worst thing in existence. Oh God.
Okay, I follow him on Instagram. I gotta find him. Let me see if I can.
You can't see me right now, but I'm staring at an imaginary camera like Jim from The Office right now as Dylan types this.
I'm not typing, I'm looking, then I'm typing. I gotta find him. It might be long, guys. It might be wet and steamy. I gotta find it. Oh, ooh. Oh, where is it?
Has anyone noticed that the plot of the new Jurassic Park movie looks like the plot of the Lost World Jurassic Park?
Yeah. Oh, the director. The director of Monster Call is directing the sequel to Jurassic World. So that's. I love a Monster Calls, but
at least he's a bit more experienced than the last Jurassic Park director when it comes to monster stuff.
There might be themes, there might be actual like things to talk about. There might be messages and things in the film that critics will adore.
No, I want themes, like musical themes.
We'll start another fucking race war. Like God.
That was my complaint with the 2014 Godzilla. There was no like definitive theme that kept playing every time Godzilla showed up.
I can't find this guy. I think I sent it to a friend. Please, I gotta find this shit. What if God said the F word?
Quick shout out to Gorzar for hooking me up with that mega link for Godzilla Final Wars. It'll be very useful for future music videos.
Oh, found it. Rage. Oh my God, this is the littiest shit you guys will see on your entire fucking lives.
You guys, don't click that link if you don't click that link.
Click the fucking link.
Don't do it. You'll be scarred, especially if you watch
do it for the views. Do it for the live stream. Do it for that. I only care about views now. I don't care about.
We're going full Jake Paul mode now.
Hey, he actually made a Godzilla meme. The guy who made this.
So thankfully, I don't see the link
because it's taking me a while to get to it. Damn it! I gotta find it. Where is it? Found it!
We just threw 2018 away and just skipped to 2019. It's all lost.
Oh, wait. No, this isn't. Oh, okay. Now I found the artist who made it. Okay. Found it.
So, guys, what do you think of Jumanji?
Liddy and Raunchy. All right. I'm going to post in the chat. Check that shit out.
Oh no!
I'm gonna send it to Titan Goji in the other chat.
I think Titan Goji know what this is. Oh no!
I have a feeling I know what this is.
Oh no! This artist needs to be. This is no.
The thing is, the guy who made it, it's like it's all a joke, so he's not being serious with it. But it's just fucking great. All right, I send that, so hopefully you guys get that. Hopefully you get those Liddy and raunchy reactions to the best webcomic of all times.
Maybe the people in Fahrenheit 451 were right when they were destroying artwork.
The rules, the classic Fairy Odd Parents book, classic, for the fans. You guys got to it yet, but.
I think I scared them off of it.
Oh, of course you would. Just like you scared off John Boyega.
Someone getting beaten?
All right. So I'll read it out loud if no one's reading it. Okay. So here you go.
Oh God, this is terrifying.
So this is a little webcomic someone made of the Fairly Odd Parents, right? It's all a joke. Just get that out there. So don't take it too seriously. And there are some Lost references in this, but it's just fucking great. All right.
Don't be an out of touch.
What Lost is?
What do you mean you're pregnant? I don't know. The condom must have broke. Well then, I wish you had an abortion. You can't wish for me to harm humans, Timmy. Fucking classic. And then here's another one. So Cosmo, you're still upset about the whole pregnancy thing? He cries a bit. You know, ... God, Cosmo, I wish you stopped drinking, haha. And fucking Cosmo throws the fucking cup at the wall and it shatters. And then the last line is the fairly alcoholic parents. Fucking classic. Oh, and here's the Lost reference where Timmy walks into the hospital. He goes to like the counter, meets the doctor, and goes in the room.
But only male fairies get pregnant, though. Isn't that the lore?
Shut the fuck up, Mufuni. You're bending the fucking rules. All right. I refuse to think Godzilla Jr. and the Godzilla series is sterile. All right. This is my fucking fan theory. God damn it. Oh, we got 5 viewers now.
Speaking of fan theories,
God, you just keep
the little theory that Dr. Serizawa actually faked his death and actually died as Dr. Mifune in Terror of Mechagodzilla.
Ooh.
It goes deep. Makes you wonder when he had the time to have 2 separate daughters.
I actually have the whole thing written down somewhere.
And it's like he had a twin named Dr. Miyajima.
He had multiple twins. And he kept fucking up his eye.
And the timeline ends in Sayonara Jupiter when he lives to be like 1 billion years old and he dies on the Jupiter. Oh, wait. No one's going to want to watch that movie anyway.
I mean, I kind of want to watch it because Shinji Higuchi.
Kajiwara just went.
I would recommend it. I legitimately recommend it. I try to convince people to watch, but they won't listen to me.
All right. So, I
have the whole thing.
Oh, here we go. The fan theory.
Okay, starting off with Godzilla, 1954. Dr. Serizawa developed a weapon powerful enough to kill Godzilla, but he isn't sure if he should use it, because much like when the US dropped 2 atom bombs onto Japan, other nations will want to replicate it. So before using the oxygen destroyer, Serizawa destroys all of his research and sacrifices himself to save Japan. But did he really die? Then we go into Rodan, where he assumes the identity of Professor Kyuichi, the
Japanese text.
That.
Name and subtitles.
Most likely because he was very interested in Godzilla and wanted to study him. Thus, he became a biologist, and probably got surgery to fix his eye.
Or the eye was fake.
Then glass eye.
Yeah, and then we go into Varen. Using his intellect in developing weapons, he becomes a bomb expert, Dr. Fujimura. And then we go into Mothra, where he's still a doctor pretty much. And then we go to King Kong. Then we go to King Kong versus Godzilla, where he's still a doctor. And like the name is Shigezawa, which sounds a lot like Serizawa. Also noted that the fact that there's like another Godzilla, because the first Godzilla died, and then there was like another Godzilla.
So it must be like, damn it didn't work after all. Good thing I didn't kill myself.
So and then we go into Ghidorah, the 3-headed monster. He realizes how lazy his like Dr. Shigezawa identity was, and how similar it was to Serizawa. So he like changes it to Okita and became a chief detective. And then we go into Sea Monster. After signs of suffering from having split personalities start to take place, Chief Detective Okita becomes Captain Yamato, leader of the Red Bamboo, even sporting an eye patch again. Eventually, he discovers and finally controls the giant shrimp kaiju Ebira. At the end of the film, it seems like he may have met his demise after being outsmarted by his prisoners, but there's a possibility that he knew that this would happen, then abandoned ship after Ebira destroyed the Red Bamboo vessel, coming back to the island to continue his research, which brings us to Son of Godzilla, where he's now a scientist. I mean, in case that hasn't been established earlier in the series. and continue to do some research into making uninhabitable places fit to grow crops in, and discovers not only Godzilla again, but also Minya, as well as Kamacuras and Kumanga. And at the end of the film, and he and everyone else leaves the island, and now I would go into Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, but because of the whole flashback scene in Terror of Mechagodzilla, I gotta touch on that first, which is where he goes into Dr. Mifune, who is a marine biologist, and his accomplishment of controlling Ebra brings up the idea of controlling other sea life, and his colleagues question his ethics and all that, especially after claiming to discover Titanosaurus, and of course, and wanting to keep his past life secret. There was no other way to show evidence of previous monsters that appeared. So Mifune was deemed insane and went missing, even after the accident with his possibly adopted daughter Katsura. I don't know. That's something that's still kind of up in the air. I haven't really.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah.
That there could be a scenario where Serizawa was living two different lives at once. So that when he was not Dr. Miyajima, he would travel to be Dr. Serizawa.
Okay, so now we go into Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, where he's Dr. Miyajima. He is eventually taken by the Black Hole Planet 3 aliens to repair Mechagodzilla, and it's possible that after studying and analyzing Mechagodzilla, he was really fascinated by the technology, so he goes back to being Dr. Mifune and working with the aliens, and then he dies. Thank you.
After that long, deep fucking
that was a preview for a future video, ladies and gentlemen.
We need to figure out where Kaiju Noir went. Did he go?
I'm still here.
Oh,
he abandoned us after that Forgot Parents thing you sent us.
Someone stabbed him in the neck. He's desperately trying to say help through the mic, but he can't because his vocal cords are shredded. I finally got to him.
I looked through that. It's fascinatingly bizarre.
Oh, he's just spent the entire time looking through all the Very Odd Parents stuff.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Don't look at the artist name. Never mind. Don't. There are many more artists that do many more worse things. Let me just say that right there.
Oh, I know. I'm aware that the internet is the way that it is.
Yeah, it's a needle in the arm. You can't get enough of it, but it does a lot of damage to you. Well, it's an addictive. It's an addictive drug that doesn't really do too great besides get you high for a moment. That's really what the internet is nowadays. That was a political commentary right there. So Gigantus just sent me comments after that post was made about the Kaiju Girl stuff. People sending him comments about it.
No, I feel like for now, Kaiju Girl seems to be this overly blown punching bag.
You gotta have something. The world is showing that,
and because these people responded the way they did, they just invited more abuse towards them. Because otherwise, I feel like within the next year or so, Kaiju Girls will just be a thing in the past. It's gonna come out. The people who enjoy it are gonna enjoy it. The people who made fun of it are gonna continue making fun of it until the jokes get stale. At which point, I feel like this thing is just going to be quickly gone and forgotten about.
That's the goal. You see, this is what happens. The world, we need a common enemy to gang up on. That's what makes peace in this fandom.
Gang, gang.
It's like I just would like. I have a dream that we can have white people, black people, Asian people, Hispanic people of all races come together and just king shame the fuck out of these people.
Mm-hmm. Gang, gang.
The thing is, it's like, I don't know. Personally, it's like I feel like there are other people out there who are much more deserved of getting. This is gonna sound really horrible, but I think there are people who deserve far more hate than just dudes with a really bizarre kink or whatever. But that's just me.
All right, so
the difference is these people respond to us in the worst possible way.
What's that?
The difference is these people will actually respond to us in the worst possible way.
That is true. Okay, so I can understand in some way further abusing them based on their own stupid action.
Physically beating the shit out of this. And they keep insulting.
It's like
like I said, like the way it's like, yeah, you respond to feedback, especially like that, you're only inviting more negative attention towards yourself. So in a way, they kind of dug their own graves by responding the way they did, just by responding in general.
Oh, and here's the comments that were sent to my good old friend Nick Ansys over the whole thing he had with Alex the Hunted, a guy who I believe is one of the creators behind the project. He's a reviewer on here on the YouTube.
I was gonna say, who is Alex the Hunted? Because I feel like I've heard that name before, but then again,
he's made a bunch of Godzilla stuff.
Brendan Tenold on all of his comments for his Godzilla reviews.
All right, because like I think I mentioned this before. I don't really interact with the Godzilla fan base, so anytime you guys mention a name, I'm like, who?
And when you do, you get stuff like this.
Yes, exactly. I get stuff like this. I get stuff like Nerfman. I get stuff like Louis Duran. It's like, this is why I rarely I rarely interact with people outside the SOS group.
Just dab on the haters, man.
We're your fix, you know. We're there to inform you about the world outside.
So
here's a comment.
I've gone too deep, Leo.
You're in too deep, and I don't know the rest of the lyrics of the song.
Hey, it's cool. We'll go ahead and dab on the haters for y'all.
So the comment says, "All right, you fucking piece of shit." Oh! Training to stop on Tokyo.
Based.
Extra's fucking based.
Oh,
Yet again, Kaiju Noir does not understand our fucking foreign language that we just spoke.
Yeah, it's based.
There we go. The glimpse.
All right, it's like, all right, you fucking piece of shit. I swear to God.
Tokyo. Nice.
He's flexing on you, Dylan. I'm sorry. He's flexing on you again.
I feel hurt. I feel like I'm cut every knife point.
He's flexing his shirt. I've been offended.
He's flexing his Christianity on me. Damn it.
I have a 2-inch tall Godzilla 1989 in my house. I'm just gonna flex it on you, dude.
I have a Legacy Thunder Megazord.
No, my phone's died.
Flexing.
Fuck! I was gonna read the comment. My phone died. Fuck. Now they're mine.
Just dab on your phone, dude.
I'm dabbing on it and it won't come back on.
Because dabbing is stupid.
Dabbing is only half the
Saudi Arabia.
Dabbing's only half the battle. Oh God! I gotta dab on the phone.
We're gonna give Dylan's phone a 21 dab salute.
God, I'm embarrassed. I'm fucking embarrassed, man. God,
this isn't embarrasses you. Stop everything else you said.
Stop, Koji. Stop. Y'all bootleg Blu-rays. You shouldn't be flexing. Stop.
Yeah, it's the special edition Godzilla.
Stop.
Quit
Shin Godzilla special feature edition.
Right now, Attack on Titan. Right now, Titan Goji is just like basically just like okay. Right now, I'm gonna compare this shit. I'm gonna compare what Titan Goji. You know what he's doing? He's doing the exact same thing a person who can walk does to somebody who can't. It's like you're walking by both your legs flopping out. The guy's in a wheelchair.
I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot, dude.
Sorry, you're disabled. I can walk. How about you stand for the American flag, fucker?
Now just don't sink down to that level, dude. Come on now.
Now, to be serious for a microcosm of a second,
it's already over.
Do you guys think that that Alex and his Kaiju Girls project will receive any sort of a negative attention from Toho?
It depends.
Toho doesn't seem to give too much of a big shit about fan projects unless it looks very close to something they're making.
Unironically, because I know they shut down Heritage for putting a lot of money into it. So if this gets a lot of money, which one person has apparently donated $200 to it,
Shingo Jiren.
We'll see how they react to that.
Okay. Because I'm just very curious. I'm just looking at this from an outsider's perspective. Again, I do not condone this, nor do I allow this. It's I'm just staying back and just looking at this thing from afar.
I know I told one of my friends that he could hit up, Keith Aiken, the guy from Sci-Fi Japan who worked with Toho.
Yeah.
He probably wanted to ask him, how would Toho react to this? I think he got a response, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay. Because I remember, in the past, Toho has gone after, beer companies and restaurants who have tried to make, Godzilla-esque homages, have Zilla in the name, and they would try to, provide a cease and desist. And the thing is, from what I understand, this Kaiju Girls project actually uses the names of these monsters. They actually use
designs.
And obviously the designs, yeah.
Godzilla, Queen of the Monsters, Queen Ghidorah, all that shit.
It's all not even good either.
So I'm wondering, just when, is it going to be a matter of time before Toho comes stomping down on this project? If so, I understand this is a parody, but again, parody only works as a defense in a court that you have to spend a lot of money on. But wouldn't it have been much safer just to avoid making these into Rule 34 versions of actual monsters and just make up your own monster girls?
Yeah, it's what Godzilla Heritage should have been. Just a tribute to Godzilla movies while having their own monster, right?
Not the kind of tribute people wanted, probably.
The G-Fest monster. What's the G-Fest? Oh, G-Fancis? Yeah, G-Fancis. It's G-Fest's mascots. They're Godzilla. It's a tribute to Godzilla and other things like it.
And they can do whatever the fuck they want with G-Fantis.
No, they have every right they want to do it.
They're making toys out of G-Fantis now.
Yeah. And you want to know how they could do that to everyone who wants to make something Godzilla related? You want to know how they get to do that? Because they're not using Godzilla's image or his fucking name or his roar, footsteps, nothing. The character is inspired by Godzilla. I know it's really hard for some people possibly hearing this. I don't know. These podcasts don't reach out to everybody, but it's if you have the capability of making your own monster without using the roar or the design or any other characteristics, Toho won't fuck you in the ass. Simple as that. Hopefully someone get that. Hopefully someone watching this podcast in the future goes, that guy makes sense.
I mean, yeah. And again, as neutral as I try to be on this, I do have the issue of, you're trying to profit off of characters that aren't yours, and I don't think parody. You can get away with parody, sure, but I don't think unless you have a lot of money behind you or a lawyer to back you up, I don't think I just think legally this is way too dangerous of a project. It's you're stepping into dangerous waters here. And I feel as someone who is also trying to create my own thing here with my Draco Azul comic book, it's I feel the more original if you take your characters into a more original direction, the safer you are legally, and the more you're able to profit and prosper off of your own creation. So that's my main criticism there.
Yeah. That I think the only time there's ever been something to parody related, like a porn parody. What was that?
They can get away with that. I mean, and so far they've gone away with that. I don't know if there's been any
Chico-Zilla, that one thing that came
I was disappointed in that. I was watching the whole movie expecting to see a giant monster. I didn't see one. Disappointed. 0 out of 10. Would not watch again.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty upsetting that Godzilla wasn't in it.
Yeah, fuck that porno. Fuck it. I want to see Godzilla.
I'd rather just watch Terror Mechagodzilla on Pornhub, like the original version.
It's the one released in theaters, not the one released on TV.
No, it's the one released on theaters. That one. The one where they cut out all the best parts. Where it makes it seem like
out the boobs and the suicide. That's the best.
And then make it seem like Ichinosi's best friend kills Katsura.
That's the best part of the movie. Where Katsura just fucking dies. Oh god! All right.
Dumb thought.
So it's 10 o'clock where I live, and I think it should be a nice place to end this. We had a long discussion.
I have to go right now for real.
About
all right, dude.
I have a video to edit.
Or should we promote our stuff for the last?
You probably should have been editing that instead of flexing your merchandise.
Well, I just want to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, and you want to flex your merchandise. All right, okay.
Well, it's only really on you. We all have stuff.
It's like going up to your friends like, hey, look at all this money I have. You guys wish you had this money? Yeah, we can have it, fuckers.
Like my new 10-inch Brand Presto Godzilla 2000 lottery figure.
Shut the fuck up. I will destroy you and everyone you love.
My 12-inch Grand King Ghidorah.
This is what happens, all right? Women and children will be murdered because of that. Stop flexing,
dog. Not that big.
He'll go that big. All right. You won't be able to get your beloved Satomi Shihara because of that.
My Alien vs. Predator DVD.
Book 4.
Alien vs. Predator DVD. What are you gonna say, Davis? What the fuck you gonna say about Alien vs. Predator?
I was saying I'll know that I have a DVD copy of Alien vs. Predator.
I'm not mad. I'm not fucking mad. All right. So this has been
even mad, bro.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not crying. I'm not stressed. I'm just kind of disappointed.
He has a special edition DVD, the one that I don't think you have.
Oh, now I'm pissed off.
Now it's my problem.
I'm back.
So this has been a great time.
It's a normal version, not special edition.
I'm not mad anymore. This has been a great time. I've been here with 3 lovely people and 2, my future co-hosts for the Evil Ishiro Honda podcast, not the Evil Ishiro Honda live show, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even remember my own fucking show. That shows how tired I am and how just filled of mucus I am.
Hopefully it'll last longer than the Geico Caveman TV show.
Hopefully just we could have the capability of just making 2 episodes instead of one like Kaiji Shitcasting, because that was And so here.
Have on ears, you must.
So I am Diddlefellow. This has been great. I'm going to go down by order from left to right for everybody to give the remarks, shout out themselves, all of that.
Your left or my left?
Do that. My left. My left, Mifune. You cunt.
What's your left?
Fucking Jumbo Ega looking ass. All right. So Andres Perez, Kaiju Noir. What do you got to say before we leave?
Let's see. You can check out my channel at Kaiju Noirs on YouTube. You can check out my current retrospective on the history of Godzilla in animation with kaiju thriller novelist Matthew Denian. Also, you can be sure to like the Primal Warrior Draco Azul Facebook page, if you want to get updates on my comic book, as well as any other projects involving my giant robot character, which I currently use as my mascot. And let's see. Other than that, also be on the lookout for our upcoming charity project, Kaiju versus Cancer, that Christopher Martinez, Matt Denian, and I are going to be starting very, very soon. And also, you can just to give a shout out to Garayan, a Thailand artist who is currently making his own game, making an RPG game called Daikaiju Daikasid. I recently made a little announcement on Facebook involving Draco Azul's appearance in said game. So you can check out all of that and more.
Neato. And I'll also put the links down below for everything to go with Christopher Martinez, with everything with him, like I did in the last episode. Just get that down there just so if you guys don't know.
Please support Christopher Martinez if you can. Dude has cancer. He's got medical bills to pay. He's an amazing artist, damn fucking good artist. If you want to commission him for anything, please do so. You can contact him at gappa23@gmail.com. That is lowercase GAPPA 23 @gmail.com.
All right. Good. So definitely check that out whenever I update the description to that. It's since I already got the information down below, it shouldn't be that hard this time. So overall, definitely check the information down below once this live stream gets published. Now, Titan Goji, my man, my dude, the Flex Bambino over here. What do you got to say before we go?
All right. I'd say just feel free to check me out. My name's Titan Goji, of course, with an exclamation point at the end. I might add, you gotta include the exclamation point.
Fuck you, pretentious cunt.
Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you, man.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, I'm currently working on a collaboration with Dill Fellow, Dr. Mifune, as well as some other guys as well, and it's gonna be big. It's gonna be litty. It's gonna be raunchy. It's gonna be masculine.
It's gonna be huge.
Everyone's gonna piss themselves. So yeah.
Everyone's gonna get pissed off too.
Yeah. So
you keep going.
Yeah. I think that's all I have to say. Just I mean, I really appreciate it if y'all like, kind of supported me, I guess, and it will definitely help like all these other people if you support them as well, especially with Kaiju Noir's deal he's got going on.
One like equals one flex.
Good shit. Good shit. And by the way, is that video you're editing right now the video we're all collaborating on?
Yes.
That you mentioned?
No, it's the other video we're all collaborating on.
Oh, the veins just popped out of my neck after you said that. I'm already waiting for the ignition to get turned on. Now I'm going to skip over Mifune and Mifune, my good friend, Kyoko and Patterson herself. Nice to see you in the flesh. What do you got to say before we go?
Follow Kaiju Posting on Instagram. We're nearing 2,000 subscribers so far, and that's pretty good, I think. I don't know, follow my YouTube channel. I'll occasionally post stuff. I posted a music video recently. And that's all.
Want to describe the music video so people get a little bit more intrigued?
It's a Godzilla-related music video that isn't some edgy kind of stuff. It's actually I tried really hard to make it not that.
My skin.
I was just thinking of that right now.
Not that. I've done video.
Indestructible.
I actually managed to match Godzilla Final Wars to a very popular song by Queen that I think really went with the mood of the movie.
Don't stop me now.
Having such
Remember me for centuries.
So yeah, that's it.
Good shit. So yes, check out all these guys, and in the future, definitely get ready for that Evil Ishiro Honda podcast that I'm going to be doing with my good friend Davis and Mifune here. Check out Kaiju Noir, great content provider for the Godzilla community. It has a lot of wonderful people on there as well. So overall, yeah, definitely check out Kaiju Noir. He's pretty neat. He's pretty huge. Definitely check him out. All right. So
dab on all monsters.
Dab on all monsters. Dab on all monsters. Damn, that's what it means. The new Kendrick Lamar album. Oh, is he gonna flex again? I swear to fucking God, before we head out, he's gonna fucking flex.
I'm gonna dab on the haters.
Fucking dab. That's still flexing. Fucking look at that shelf above him.
That's like a flex copter there going on there.
God. The flux copter has landed and is blowing everybody away. So yeah, this has been it's Tropic Thunder all over again.
Good vibrations.
I got that.
Always.
So yeah, this has been great. This has been fun. Very long outro, but that's fine. You know, everybody gets what they want out there. So yeah, definitely check these guys out. Check me out if you haven't yet. And overall, have a great time. Always be a douchebag. Got to keep that going for the live streams. You know, that's the annual stuff. And yeah, see you next time.
Get luck by John Boyega, everyone.
Down on them haters.